stage. 7 legends rise in rage. From battles fierce, their stories untold. Now fate will forge them, brave and bold. 7 enter the Colosseum's night. Only one shall grasp the light. Echoes of valor, cries of war. Only one will stand once more. From far and wide, they earned their fame. Sword and shield, their claim to name. In the dust and blood they tread, chasing glory, facing dread. 7 enter the Colosseum's night. Only one shall grasp the light. Echoes of valor, cries of war. Only one will stand once more. Steel crashes, hearts beat fast. All must fall, none will last. Destiny's call, they cannot flee. In death's dance, who shall be? 7 enter the Colosseum's night. Only one shall grasp the light. Echoes of valor, cries of war. Only one will stand once more. In the dawn, the crowd will cheer. For the one who stands, none will peer. Champion crowned, the tale will weave. Port Emerson, where heroes bleed.
All right, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Seru. Very glad to have you here, buddy. I'm glad you enjoyed that intro music. Definitely took a little bit of fine-tuning, but I got it to where I wanted it to be, and it did actually turn out pretty badass. So, anyways, welcome on into Night 2, our finale of our 2-part Port Emerson Arena Contest of Champions, second annual. A lot of things happened last night. Currently, everybody is still technically alive on the field, though some are more worse for wear than others. Kiwin, unfortunately, has fallen in battle against Felomane, who is currently shapeshifted into the form of an Earth Elemental. We saw Tabblegod pick Kiwin up in the first couple of rounds and throw her in the vat of acid. When she survived that, he picked her up and threw her into the pit. It was a crazy night. I'll do a little bit more explaining here in just a moment. You know how things go here. I may not be too active in the chat, but y'all are welcome to hang out, have fun, and join us in this insanity. What will be insanity, hopefully. All right, I'm gonna jump down to the channel with the other folks, and we are going to dive in. There we go. All right, hello, everybody.
Hello.
Alright, give me just 1 sec to make sure my shit is running. It is good on this end. Let me pull my notes up. Alright, welcome back for Night 2, Part 2, our finale of the second annual Port Emerson Arena Contest of Champions. I can't believe I'm saying this. We were just talking about this before Rose had mentioned it. At this point last year, we only had 3 of our 6 on the field. This year, we have all 7 of our 7. I don't know why that is the case, but it's where we're at. So I think our champions have just become more resilient and or more conscious of needing to stay the fuck out of dodge as long as possible. Hadara. So we'll go ahead and just start this thing right at the top. Just a very quick recap from yesterday. Rounds kicked off where Grash pretty much jumped Thelemain immediately. Keywin and a couple others attempted to get down from their perches and fell. Tabblegod jumped down from his, grabbed Keywin, threw her in one of the acid vats. She survived, so she hit him with a blight. He then picked her up and suplexed her into the pit, where she stayed for a few rounds. Tabblegod then very quickly started getting the shit smacked out of him, but he is still alive and well. Kadai conjured a lightning storm and began to call lightning down from its depths. A couple rounds after that, he decided to summon the mighty hammer of his god, and that is his spiritual weapon on the field. During this whole time, Hadarai went invisible, very deceptively invisible, and through some well-played performance and stealth checks, managed to convince everybody for, I'd say, damn near 5 rounds, which was a lot of time. Mind you, we only did 7 rounds in 4 hours, but managed to convince everybody that the illusory version of themselves was the real thing. It was not. They were found out, and then they very quickly started getting the shit slapped out of them because those tricks weren't funny, according to the Earth Elemental. During this whole time, Nerp did what Nerp does best, and that was clung to the shadows in quiet desperation, and very sneaky and kobold-like managed to get herself into the weapons tent, not through the front door, but in the back door that she created for herself. Took spell focuses and a short sword, and is now attempting to kind of help Tabblegod, as I believe she sees him as somewhat of kin, maybe of 2 different actual species, but kin nonetheless. The blood of the dragons runs through both of their veins in some way, shape, or form. That's where we find ourselves right now. Oh yeah, and a boulette jumped out of the arcane gate and has disappeared under the earth. So that's fun. With that being said, we're going to start at the very top of the round. This is round 7. I know it says Grash, but the Boulette's turn actually is before Grash's, and it is not on the screen right now because it's underground and it's on another layer. So, but we'll be changing that quickly. So, as you guys can see, the turn order currently is the Boulette, Grash, Tabblegod, Keywin, Nerp, Hadarai, Thelemin, and then Kadai. Thelemin is not on this because he is currently in his Earth Elemental form, but I do have that list on my end. So, I think that's really all I had to say about that. Does anybody have any... Oh, the blue circles. So I put the blue circles on here because I did a lot of custom images for the magic items that were popping out, and they are not fucking cooperating. Most of them have just decided to disappear. So I'm putting the circles where items have fallen. If you need clarification about what something might be, just ask me and I'll be happy to give you that information. Oh, actually, that reminds me really quick. So when I had mentioned last night what rounds would be what things at the different tents, you guys can take note of that. You guys don't have to ask me about what's there. It will be the same every time, and it is just a known thing. That's just for our expediency, so I don't have to constantly do the math on it. But just as a recap, it cycles in rounds of 3. So round 1 in the tents are spellcasting focuses and shields. Round 2 are simple weapons and ammo. And round 3 are martial weapons and also ammunition. In the alchemy tables, round 1 is always a single standard healing potion. Round 2 is spellcasting focuses. And round 3 will always be a single random magic potion a random potion from my magic item list, which will be determined during the round that they're there. And Candace has all these notes she can share at her leisure with those who may need those. With that being said, as we are getting closer and closer to people being eliminated from this thing. Now, mind you, nobody here has Revivify. Nobody has any ability to bring anyone back from the dead, unless maybe they had an Animate Dead spell. I won't speak for anyone, but we'll just leave that one as it is. But as far as Resurrection, once you've hit your 3rd failed death saving throw, you're out. And that's the end of it. If you are eliminated, please feel free to still hang out with us here. You are part of this module, and you are welcome for the remainder of it. So don't feel obligated to have to get up or to leave. And if you want to, that's also fine. You are not obligated to stay. I'm just letting you know I don't want anyone to feel like they are pressured into staying or that they are being pressured to go once it's complete. So, any questions, comments, clarifications? All right.
One quick clarification I do have.
Sure.
Because we did go the rounds for the tents and the tables. What round are we on now?
So it is currently round 7, which means that it's at the top of 7, which means that we are back at round 1 in the cycle.
Round 1 of the cycle.
Correct.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep, round 1 of the cycle. And to double clarify that would be at the tents, our spellcasting focuses and shields, and at the alchemy tables are a single healing potion each. Standard.
Gotcha.
Okay, let me go ahead and kick this off. I'm going to try this music out tonight. I know some people were having problems. Guys, I look back in the VOD. There was actually no music hiccups, so it might just be people who have internet that's maybe not, like, you know, cooperating. But the music, I promise you, was playing all right on our end. All right. I already don't like this music. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and nix that. Back to Battle of the Amazons. Why is everything... hang on a second, guys. I'm hearing duplicates. Is everyone else hearing double?
You gotta mute your helper.
Yeah, oh, damn it. Is my help... It is doing this... No, my helper is muted.
Is it?
Yeah, oh, hang on. Let me try this. Hang on one sec.
Is the tab for the helper muted?
Yeah. Give me 1 sec. Give me a sec. There we go. Now I'm only hearing one. Okay, much better. I had to pause the audio. I had to right click and pause the audio on the other one. You know what's weird about that though? I've never had that problem on any of my other games.
That is weird.
But we are using their new beta program, so there are unfortunately bugs, and I accept that. I don't like it, but I will accept it. Alright, anyways, back to the top. So, at the very top of the round... a quake in the earth suddenly shudders as the boulette creeps ever closer to the surface level. As it breaches, you guys see it leap about 15 feet in the air and flies almost as if this thing had wings towards the earth elemental. It then comes down with full force, slamming into, or attempting to slam into this entity. From Thelamin, I will need a dexterity saving throw or a strength saving throw. It is your choice.
Strength, and more strength.
Alright. Okay. Perfect. Give me 1 sec. Alright, so you do succeed. And what it is going to do is it's going to push you 5 feet out of its space. And you are going to take, it is going to be 15 points of slashing damage, 16 points of slashing damage reduced, because it is not magical, to 8. But you feel no other ill effects. Alright, that brings us to Grash.
Alright, I'm gonna make some claw attacks on Nerf.
Alright. A 14 does hit. Alright, so Nerp, you are slashed for 8 points of slashing damage from Grash's claws.
+3 for raid.
Oh, +3 for rage, sorry, so that's 11.
gonna go ahead and activate
Infectious Fury. Okay, so that's a Wisdom save.
DC 16 with.
Oh, that's definitely a failure. Go ahead and, how are you gonna, what is it gonna be, Grash, the, which effect?
I'm just gonna do the
Damage? Alright, so that's an additional 17 points of psychic damage, reduced to 9, because, or, excuse me, reduced to 8 because Nerp is, resistant to psychic damage. So yeah, Nerp, this claw, as it digs into you, you feel this pulsating in your brain, and you feel your patron kind of like warp through your mind and kind of stave off some of this effect that would otherwise have just melted your mind. All right, a 10 does not hit. And a 20 does hit. For an additional 9, 10, 11, 12 points of slashing damage. Well, that was a hell of a round.
That'll be the end of my.
All right. As we end this, Grash's turn, just one more reminder to everybody, and please hear me out. Please mark your spells and your abilities off as they are used. I went through character sheets last night. 4 of the 7 of us were missing things that were used. 2 of those people live in my house, so I'm calling you all out.
What did I miss?
Your shield spell. Level 1. I marked it off for you. Yep. Alright. Okay, so that brings us to Tabblegod. And then also make sure you're updating your character token's HP as well.
I will grab a healing potion from the alchemist table.
Okay, that's your environmental action.
And I will drink it.
Okay, now you understand that it's just a standard minor healing potion, correct? Okay, go ahead and do you remember how to do the custom 2d4? Okay, so go ahead and do the 2d4, and when you roll it, you're going to add 2. Okay, so that's 6 points of healing as you drink a potion as it appears at the table. I think this is the second potion you've taken from this table and drank.
It is.
Alright, and you can go ahead and add that 6.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Okay. Kiwin. Go ahead and give me a death saving throw.
That was so close to being at 20 at a time.
And instead you rolled a 13, so congratulations, that's 1 success.
Success,
Alright, so that ends your turn. Nerp. Oh, also, for those of you who have spells that are currently active, or that spells that you control that have a time limit on them, if you click on said thing, i.e. Kadai, your spiritual weapon, and Nerp, you can just click on your person, the red circle is how many turns you now have remaining. So if you could just update that on each turn that you have, and just reduce it by 1, that will seriously help me out a ton. Okay, with that being said, Nerp, it is your turn. And Nerp is not looking good. Actually, you know what that reminds me? Speaking of concentration, you did get hit twice, so can you give me 2 Constitution saving throws, please? That's 8, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So DC on the first one is 14. Okay, so unfortunately, that first strike, even though you were blocked by your patron, the hell was that? Sorry, give me a second. Something just pounded very loud in our house.
She was going back in the room.
My daughter can do literally nothing without slamming everything in her path, and it drives me fucking insane. Okay, so unfortunately you did lose concentration on the Vampiric Touch.
Okay, she's just gonna try and go for like a regular hit with the short sword then.
Okay. You know, I just told Liam to update his damn hit points.
Oh, he probably did it on his thing.
Did he?
I can see.
Oh, he did. Yeah, he put it up to 29. Okay, a 15 does not hit. Anything else, Nerp?
No, that's it.
Alright, so that ends Nerp's turn. To Hadarai.
So, he's gonna look at Kadai. And again, I think we're gonna try something really weird. I've got to be honest with you, I think the bigger threat is over there. And he's gonna start pointing towards the elemental that's now fighting the bullet. He's like, temporary accord for now.
Okay.
That's all he's gonna do.
Oh, no magic, no nothing. Okay, I was getting ready to look at spells. Okay, it was, now, I mean, because it's PC on PC, I can't force any sort of persuasion
no.
or anything like that. However,
Like,
with the sincerity, actually, how about we do this? Kadai, why don't you, make an insight check? And this is not to see whether or not you're bluffing, it's to see whether or not it's actually a believable thing. Okay, Hadarai, I'll let you explain that. It's such a neutral number, I can't really give sway on it one way or another.
At the end of the day, you would believe that he's being sincere about it. It's very obvious Hadarai wants to win, but winning means taking that thing out first.
Okay. Any other actions, Hadarai?
No, that's gonna be it.
Alright. Thelamin.
First question.
Sure.
The elemental has a 10-foot reach. Would I be able to reach into the weapons and ammo tent from here?
I mean, you could try, but there's like a little front, like, section on it that you'd have to get into, so you can reach in there and try it if you want to, sure.
But I rip through the cloth instead.
You
No,
can have-
that's, I think I'll worry about that later. What's in there right now, actually? Refresh my memory.
I've already done it, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. I did
worries,
it right
I'm
at the beginning and you weren't listening, so.
You're good. I just forgot. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the bullet twice.
Alright, understood. That's fair, right? I literally just did that. Okay, so the first slam absolutely hits. Absolutely hits. And it takes all of that damage. You guys see the elemental slam the top of this boulette, and blood immediately spurts out of the top plate that split open. And the second one also hits. Alright, so yeah, this thing slams 2 times, and the boulette's back just tears wide open. You guys can see some of the flesh kind of poking through.
And then from there, I'm gonna move 5 feet this way, because I'm not leaving its range. Or
Okay.
just moving, and then I'm gonna try to use an environmental to reach into the weapons and ammo.
Okay, yep, so you reach into the weapons and ammo.
I'm gonna look to grab a druidic spell focus, if there is one.
Easy. Yep, you grab your whatever holly and mistletoe or whatever the fuck you use.
Perfect. And then it would be another environmental to get rid of that, so I'd have to do that next turn.
Wait, say that again?
So I want to throw it because I want it available because they rotate, but I can't use it right now because I'm an elemental. So I just kind of want to remove. So I want to throw it. I want to get rid of it, but I can do that next turn.
You can, but it will not be an environmental. It'll be your action. If you're
Full
throwing
action,
something, because because think about it. If I do that for you, and then someone says I throw my javelin as an environmental action, then
Makes sense. I wasn't familiar with the environmental, so I just want to make sure I'm on the same page when I plan. That's my turn.
all right. That's gonna bring us to Kadai.
Alright, so... I'll spare you for right now, Hadari. Hadarai. I'm going to cast a spell.
All right. Anybody attempting to identify this incantation? Okay, understood. You successfully cast your spell, and what are we casting?
5th level Destruction Wave.
Oh god!
I don't think it worked.
Alright, give me one sec. This is one I'm not familiar with. What in the fuck is a destruction wave? Oh, it's destructive wave. That's why I couldn't find it. I was like, what the fuck is this? Alright, understood. Let me grab your spell real quick. Jesus Christ. Fuck. What is it, though? It is a fucking 30-foot sphere. Oh god. Okay. I just realized what it did. Okay, so... Just grab my measuring tape here. Alright, so as this incantation kind of rises up in Kadai, he slams the ground with his foot, and you guys see this burst of energy rocket downwards into the ground and ripple out from around him. Hadarai, Grash, Nerp, and Tabblegod, you all need to make Constitution saving throws. Alright, and Kadai, I'm assuming you're choosing thunder damage?
Yes, and also too, I have a choice of between Radiant or Necrotic as well.
Yeah, so that's your call on how you want to split that up. You tell me what you want to do with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Necrotic.
Alright, and is this, are you adding any of your weird, and just before we calculate damage, are you adding any of your weird features to it, your divinity shit, or are you just letting this be normal?
Let it normal.
Normal? Okay. Alright, so go ahead and roll your damage for me. So that's 10d6, 5d6 thunder, and 5d6, sorry, I didn't hear what it was. Was it necrotic or was it radiant? Necrotic, got it.
Necrotic.
Alright.
Also, I have a reaction to this.
Okay, and what's your reaction?
Because of something that I did not realize until just now, I would like to use my reaction to cutting words to reduce the damage and call him an insolent oaf.
Alright, give me one sec. Cutting words. What the fuck is cutting words?
It's
Bard thing?
Bard's reaction.
Okay, got it. Go ahead and roll your cutting words for me, please.
Nine.
All right, so that's 30. Okay, so it's reduced by 9. So it's a total of 22 points of damage. So you guys got lucky on that front. So this wave ripples out from Kadai, and let's see, Grash, you save. So you take 11 points, and it is not reduced because it is magical. Tabblegod and Nerp, you fail, so you both take 22 points of necrotic and thunder damage. And then Hadarai, you also save, and you only take 11 points of thunder and necrotic.
Now, just wanting to clarify, that's necrotic, thunder and necrotic as in like one thing, or
No.
11 necrotic and 11 thunder?
It's 11 necrotic, 11 thunder. Why do you ask?
Okay, just wanting to make sure.
Because the total has already been reduced. Otherwise, you would have taken 31. I cut it straight from the top. And then you save, so you only take half.
Oh, okay.
Because the
calculation up there at the first part.
Yeah, because the way that it reads is that it just, when he rolls damage, you reduce the amount by your Bardic Inspiration die, and since this is damage for everybody, you saved a lot of people.
Oh, I know I did. I was just making sure to see if it was like 11 that is both thunder and necrotic, or
I gotcha.
11 thunder and 11 necrotic.
Yeah, no, that's total. I just didn't have resistances, so I put it all in one bag for you. Figured if I gift wrapped it, it's just easier. Okay, Kadai. You see Hadarai, Tabblegod, and Nerp are not looking great. Actually, that reminds me as well. I believe Tabblegod and Nerp are knocked prone from that. Am I correct in thinking that?
Yes.
Okay. They're not knocked away, they're just knocked prone. They are knocked prone. Okay, got it. You know what? Let me back this up. This spell set... Sorry, I don't know your spells as well as I want you to, so this says any creature you choose within 30 feet. So if there was somebody in here you didn't want to select, you can remove them from your destructive force.
You know what? Yeah, I'll spare Hadarai on this. Hadarai on this one.
All right, Hadarai, go ahead and add all of that HP back to you, and the other 3 you take it. Tabblegod, you are knocked prone. And to be fair, the cutting word still probably would be legit, because you don't know you're saved until it's too late, and you look and go, oh god, I'm good.
I'm gonna look back at you and be like,
that's completely fair.
I told you, bro.
So yeah, it would have been like, you insolent oaf, bam. Oh,
Yeah,
okay, my bad.
No back.
Alright, we good. Alright, anything else, Kadai?
Yep, I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon over
Okay.
and attack Tabblegod.
Alright. And you will do that with advantage because Tabblegod has been knocked prone. Okay, go ahead and roll one more time just in case it crits. Alright, yeah, it hits either way. Go ahead and lay some damage on me. Oh, this is not looking good for Tabblegod. 7. And that, as the weapon, whoom, 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 the Dragonborn, who is desperately trying to claw his way up, the hammer slams into the top of him, and you see him go unconscious. And Tabblegod, to be clear, you are not dying. You are unconscious. That was exactly 0. Kadai, anything else?
That's it.
Alright. Back to the top of the round. Guys, we are on turn 8. 8, 8, 8. If I can find my fucking 8, there it is. And it is turn 2 in our rotation in the tents. Give me 1 second. You guys see a scroll case pop out of the the western maw stone. Alright, and the boulette. So the boulette is going to go here, and it is going to attempt to bite the earth elemental. And that does hit. And that is for 25 points of piercing, reduced to 14, because it is normal. You guys see this thing with its back split open, bites the center of the earth elemental, and just tears a chunk of rocks out of him. And that ends its turn. Grash.
Making some claw attacks with advantage against prone.
Alright. It's not looking good. Shit's getting weird now. Alright, an 18 absolutely does hit. Go ahead and throw some damage down on that. 5. And with that, you slash down with your first claw, and as you stick it into Nerp's chest, she kind of coughs, her eyes roll into the back of her head, and she begins her entering the throes of her death rattle. She's still alive.
I will move over to Mr. Destructive Wave himself.
Okay. Yeah, because fuck that guy. A 21 does hit. Alright, so that is for 8, 9, 10, 11 points of slashing damage to Kadai. I'm waiting for it. And a 10 does not hit.
And can I use my reaction on them?
Hell yeah, what's your reaction?
Wrath of the Storm.
Oh! Oh! Oh, I forgot you had that! That's your actual, like, weird... That's your... Okay, yeah, what does it do? You tell me what it does.
So just, when a creature within 5 feet that I can see hits me with an attack, I use my reaction. He's got to make a dex saving throw, DC 16, or takes 2d8 lightning or thunder damage, my choice.
Alright. Grash, go ahead and give us a dexterity saving throw.
Is that with advantage?
It is going to be with advantage, yep, you can see it. Alright, that is a failure. Go ahead and roll some damage, Kadai. Damn! Alright, and what flavor you got? Thunder or lightning?
Lightning.
Alright, so yeah, as that last slash comes in, or I will say the second slash, the one that would have hit him, there is this burst of energy that rockets out from this guy's form, Grash, as he looks at you, and you see the lightning kind of flicker from his eyes, and you take the full 9 points of lightning damage. He did say lightning, right?
I believe that's what he said, yeah.
I hope you said lightning, because I'm already tripping myself up. Okay, you did say that? Alright. Alright, also, just before Grash ends his turn, am I totally fucking weird here for saying that Grash and Kadai look like a hell of a lot alike just on camera? Except for, like, a difference in beard size? Like, I'm sorry, you guys got similar facial features, your cheek structure, and seriously, like, the way that your, chins are structured, I think y'all are fucking long-lost cousins or something.
Hey, we might be. I don't know. Might be a DNA.
Never know, man.
I'm gonna take y'all to Maury Povich, get this thing fucking straightened out.
I think it doesn't help that I think they both have like a bit of a southern accent to it. Too.
Yeah, right.
They have a similar accent.
They do both have a little bit of a twang, yeah.
Alright, Grash, anything else? All right.
They're not family enough. He's attacking me.
Yeah, right. Devil God, go ahead and give me a death saving throw, bud. Do you know how to do death saving throws, Liam?
He's unconscious.
Yeah. Oh, no, disregard. You are. That's right, you're unconscious. Never mind. We just move right fucking past you. Don't do anything.
Cool.
You don't need to roll it. You're good. Kiwin. I need a death saving throw out of. She's over here fucking gargling on her own spit and blood.
I only got hit once, but that's all it took. Hey.
18, that's your second success. I swear to God, if you succeed and nuke this fucking field, I am going to cry. Alright, Nerp. Nerp, I need a death saving throw from you as well. Things are getting funky. And just so everybody remembers, Nat 1s fail you 2 times out of your 3, and Nat 20s bring you up to 1 hit point and conscious. So we're looking for the goods. Oh, that was so close, Nerp. Hey, but you know what? You take your success, because that's good. You deserve it. Alright. Hadarai.
Alrighty then. Actually, before I do this, I need to check one thing super fast. Okay. So, would look over at Kadai, realizing that there is a bit of an alliance here. He's going to go ahead and turn and ask him, "You willing to jump into the fray?" Because I do need a willing target for this to work.
I can't speak for Kadai.
Oh, I didn't realize Kadai wasn't here.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's alright. No, he's good. He's good.
Alright, I had to pay real quick. I'm back. Yo,
No, you're good. You're good. Okay, he says yes. Yeah, let's go.
Alrighty then. We're going to do some damage and we're going to jump into the fray here. I'm going to cast a spell.
Okay, you have no targets that can counter you at this point, except Kadai, and I'm guessing he's not going to do that. Alright, so go ahead, Hadari. What are you casting?
At 3rd level, I am going to Thunderstep.
Oh, shit. Okay, oh, that's right. You can bring somebody with you, can't you, on Thunderstep?
I can bring one person with me, and all creatures that are not teleported that are within 10 feet will also take thunder damage.
Understood. So, what is the distance on that? I think it's 120, isn't it? Or something stupid.
It is a 90-foot distance.
Alright, so you've got the run of the field. Where are you bringing you and Kadai?
You know, we're going to go right up here next to the pool and Kiwin.
Okay. Alright, got it. Alright, so as this incantation goes off, Hadarai wraps his arm around Kadai's neck and pulls him in close. There is this burst of thunderous energy that emanates from them, and Grash will need to, I believe, make... what kind of saving throw is this, Hadarai?
This is a DC 15 con save.
Constitution saving throw, please, Grash. And I believe it's half on a save, so if you want to roll the damage... Oh, you already did. Disregard. 14, so that is a failure. So you take 9 points of thunder damage, Grash. And then is Grash knocked back, or is it just the damage?
I want to say it's just damage.
I think it is just damage, but...
Yes, it is just damage. The only other thing is the thunder can be heard from up to 300 feet away.
Okay, so yeah, this whole stadium And the two of you appear, Kadai and Hadarai, next to the body, technically it's a body right now. You can both see that she is breathing, but she is taking deep, shallow breaths. She's in the process of dying. And the Earth Elemental and the Boulette are beating the absolute piss out of each other. It's pretty hardcore. Alright, anything else, Hadarai?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
So we're gonna go...
Alright, and
we're gonna
to
go
the...
for a little drinky drink, and we're gonna try to grab this item.
So to the Earth Elemental that is reaching out of your range, you are welcome to take an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
Yes.
I don't think he would even realize or know at that point. So that's...
Yeah, and that's totally fair. And the Earth Elemental, I believe, is still halfway in the fucking ground, so...
Yeah, this is true. But so you said good on an AFO?
Yep, go ahead and give me an attack of opportunity. Oh, that's a nat 1, never mind. He tries to hit you, but it don't work.
Halfway in the ground.
Half in the
Target's-
ground, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, ah! Alright, Hadarai, and I apologize, what were you doing?
I'm going ahead and taking a dip on in there and grabbing whatever that item is.
Ah, yes. Okay, give me 1 sec. Okay, so you pick up this scroll, and you immediately recognize it as part of the way we do magic items. This is a scroll of investiture of ice.
Why did you have to pick such a weird spell?
I didn't pick it. Everything on this map, from the monsters coming out of the arcane gate to all the magic items, all random.
Oh, holy... Okay. I'm gonna have to do some reading now, because that is my turn.
Yeah, okay, we'll go ahead and let you end there, but yeah, investiture of ice is that spell. Alright, with that being said, we will move on to Thelamin.
Disengage action.
Okay, you use your action and you disengage. Where would you like to go?
5 more feet downward, so I'm completely submerged.
Understood.
And then I'm gonna skirt around the hole a bit so that I don't fall, but... 10, 15, 20... 25, and that'll be my movement and my turn.
Alright, I just updated the token on there because you have to be 10 feet down because you're a large creature, so... But you already know that. Alright, Kadai.
Okay, so you said Talbogot's just unconscious, right?
It'd be tough for you to tell. You know he went down. But him, Nerp, and Kiwin are all they're all out, but they are all breathing. All 3 of them.
Okay, so I guess too, just a question for clarification for me, since I'm still new. But so when they're down, like you can't attack them to fully make them down. They still have the chances to.
No, you could kill them if you want to. So if you attack somebody who's down, if you attack them, they fail a death saving throw for each time that you attack them, and if you roll a critical on them, they fail 2 of their death saving throws.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna use my spiritual weapon here to attack.
You know what? The thing about spiritual weapon is I believe you have to be within a certain range of it in order to command it.
Ooh, let me see.
What is the range on that?
I think it's the 60-foot range.
60 foot, yeah.
So as a bonus action, you can... No, it just says as a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack. There's no distance on it. 60 foot is just the base cast. So, yep, you are free to do whatever the hell you want. Alright, so so you're gonna have the hammer, who's it attacking?
Nerp.
Nerp? Oh god, okay. Go ahead and give me an attack roll with advantage. Poor Nerp. Fuck these guys. That's it. Next year, everybody has to play kobolds or goblins.
Alright.
That would be actually, you know what? That would be a fun arena team fight. 2 teams, 1 team kobolds, 1 team goblins.
Dibs on monk.
No, God. Alright, go ahead and give me one more attack, Kadai.
Hold on. Are you gonna be goblin or kobold team?
Goblin.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna be fine then, because I'm gonna be our goblin barbarian.
You said roll one more attack?
Yeah, run one more, because she's prone, so you have the attack with advantage. Okay, 22. So it does hit, so Nerp, you fail one death saving throw, as the hammer, boom, 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 bam, just smashes her in the chest. You see she kind of, like, reels up and continues to breathe deeply, but very, very hard and labored. Alright, that was your bonus action. Anything else, Kadai? You can still cast spells, you can still do normal attacks, whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm going to cast a spell.
Okay. Again, I don't think that you have anybody here who's going to contest that.
Okay, I'm going to cast a spell on myself. Death
Okay.
Ward.
Death Ward, what level is that? 4?
4.
Alright, so you perform the incantation, and for those of you who can see, which is not many of you, there is this very thin black barrier that forms over Kadai's chest, and then you see these golden dwarven runes kind of appear and hover over him. So I'm gonna give you... I'm gonna give you the broken skull icon to show that you have Death Ward. Alright, anything else, Kadai?
That's it.
Alright, guys, we are back to the top of the round with the Boulette. However, at the top of the round... you guys see another scroll pop out of the western Mawstone. Alright, now, the Boulette is not very fucking happy about its prey disappearing, and it is going to begin to burrow. Earth Elemental, you would definitely feel something literally at your back, preparing to chew on you once it has the opportunity. It is, like, right fucking on top of you. Alright, that ends its turn. Grash. Also, we are in turn 3 of our rotation, just so you know.
I'm gonna move over here to these items, and what items do we have on the ground?
So, in front of you at this stone are a potion and a circlet.
Alright, and it's an interaction to pick it up and identify it?
It's environmental. As soon as you touch it with your free environmental action, you would identify it. And then you have the choice to use your action to attune to it if required. Or to drink it if you're going to use a potion or scroll.
Yeah, I'll pick up the potion.
Okay, you pick up the potion. It is a standard potion of healing.
Alright, I will use my action to drink it.
Alright. And you drink it. Go ahead and roll 2d4 plus 2. Ah, damn, not bad. 7. Alright, so you chug the potion, drop the bottle, and your body feels a little bit better than it did a moment ago. Anything else?
I will use a little more of my movement here before I...
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
Alright, Tabblegod, you are unconscious. Kiwin, go ahead and make a death saving throw for me, please. Nat fucking 20. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kiwin, suddenly, as you are drifting into the nether, knowing that if you have to go back and face Bakab one more fucking time on your path to Master War Wizardry, he's going to just eviscerate your soul and bind you to a phylactery and put you on a shelf. You hear a whisper through the darkness, calling you back to the light, and as you look down, you hear the Boulette, you hear the thunder and the lightning roaring, you hear the yells and the screams of the 2 draconic people on the battlefield, and you're like, oh, hell no. and you go back into your body, and you sit up suddenly with 1 hit point.
I jokingly called that. That's the end of my turn, though, right? That's it.
No,
I
you're,
guess you should?
yeah.
Okay. I've only ever done this.
So yeah, it says, on a roll of 1, you suffer 2, and if you roll a 20, you literally just become stable and gain 1 hit point. Full stop. Now, you still have to stand up, which will take half your movement, or, you know, just start fucking rolling, I guess, whatever you want to do.
Roll down in the hole.
What really matters is that you wake up, and your potion of climbing is still active because you have not died. You still have your arcane focus on, and you are awake. And that's even more important, I think.
Alright, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to Misty Step over here.
Okay, and what level, please?
I will use it at just second level.
Got it. Okay, so Kadai, you hear a spell being cast from below you, and you look down, and you realize that Kiwin is in the process of muttering an incantation.
Yeah, sorry, I keep forgetting.
No, it's not your. You are at a loss, not me.
Yeah.
So, would you like to attempt to counterspell?
Yes.
Okay. You want to try to identify it, or are you just gonna blast it with the dispel?
I'm checking my slots real quick.
Yeah, they get eat up real quick. Now remember, you can cast it at a higher level slot too if you run out of slots at, because it dispels at 3rd. So if you run out of 3rd, you can always cast it at a 4th or a 5th if you really need to.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
All right, so you're gonna use that, or you want to try to identify it?
Dispel.
Dispel at 3rd level. Or
4th.
4th. Okay. So I need you to roll a religion check. And I need you to roll that religion check versus a DC. Candace, what is your intelligence modifier?
My intelligence modifier is 3.
3, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 is your DC. Oh, he does not do it. So, Kiwin, you begin to mutter the incantation. You see him, he looks surprised, throws his hand down and begins to twist your magic against you. As you do so, you get the last syllable off. Kadai, you see she vanishes in a cloud of mist, and her whole body kind of disapparates across the field, and she rematerializes near the alchemist table. Kiwin, make sure that you also give yourself 1 hit point on your character token. Okay, so that was your bonus action. What would you like to do?
Is the potion on the table identifiable as a healing potion by chance?
It is not. You'd have to touch it.
I'll grab it.
Okay, you grab it. Let me grab my chart really quick. Hold on. Sorry. Alright, so you grab the potion. It immediately identifies as a potion of fire breathing.
Useful. Hold on a second. I'm gonna... Alright, I'm going to run over here for my full 30.
Okay.
And
can't give you too much more time.
I know. I wasn't expecting to stand up, sorry. And then I'm going to cast a spell.
Okay. Nobody is within range to do anything to you because Kadai used his reaction. And what spell are you going to cast?
I am going to cast, and he's underground, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Fireball at 4th level.
You already cast a spell, though. You cast Misty Step, so how are you going to do this? It'd have to be a cantrip.
Alright, that's fine. So I will, since he tried to counter me, I'm going to cast Firebolt at Kadai.
Firebolt? Okay, understood. So, let's see here. You would need to make a... You need to make a spell attack roll. You rolled a 9.
Yeah.
So she fires the firebolt. It kind of, you see this beam of energy fly past you, Kadai, and it smacks into the wall above you. And as you look over, you see that she's kind of hiding on the back side of this platform, bleeding still profusely. There's just a trail of blood behind her. Anything else, Kiwin?
That is all of my action economy.
All right, Nerp, let's nat 20. Come on, 2 in a row. Let's go. Go ahead and give me that death saving throw. $18. All right, that is another success. So I believe you have 2 successes, 1 fail. All right, that moves us to Hadarai.
Again, I'm gonna... Very weird. So we're gonna start... 20 feet bonus action, and we are going to face step.
Okay, and where are you face stepping? Understood.
Right there.
Okay, got it.
And then, what is the item right below me?
It is a scroll.
I still need one hand free, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn. And he's gonna pop back over this way, and I'm gonna use my action to prepare a spell.
Okay.
The trigger being when I see this elemental pop back up.
Okay, and what is the spell you're readying?
4th level, I am readying a compulsion.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, so Kiwin, you would see Hadarai begin to perform an incantation facing this general direction. Are you going to attempt to interrupt this, or no?
No, I think I have enough attention on me.
Okay, understood. Just make sure you mark that spell slot off anyways, because if you prepare a spell, regardless of whether or not it happens, it does get used.
It, yeah.
Alright, on that note, Thelamin.
Alright, so I'm going to move 15 feet here, and then 10 feet up to emerge from the ground, and then I will plan to ready an action, but there is a readied action that needs to resolve first.
Alright, give me one moment. I am not very aware of this. Okay,
You
so...
are just out of... literally 5 feet out of range.
Yep. So the spell goes off as you see this entity emerge, and as this entity emerges, there's this burst of energy kind of just shy of where you're at, Earth Elemental, and nothing takes effect. So, what are you doing?
My readied action is when the bullet comes within range of me, I would like to attempt to shove it into the acid pit. Hence my specific placement. So I'm attempting to make a shove as a readied action.
Okay.
That would be allowed.
Yeah, so in order for that to happen, the bullet would need to emerge in front of the acid pit. You cannot shove it. I mean,
Yep.
yeah, okay, just so we understand. All right.
No, we're on the same page. I'm hoping and praying it does what I want it to, but we'll see what happens.
It's not a very smart creature. We'll see. All right, got it. Kadai.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast a spell.
Okay, again, Hadarai and oh, Kiwin's actually out of range, so the only one who could possibly block you would be Hadarai.
That's my buddy.
Okay, we're still good. See, this fucking guy didn't even have to cast Charm Person. They're in it to win it. Kadai, what would you like to do? What are you casting?
For now.
Yeah, my favorite thing. 3rd level Call Lightning.
I love how knowledgeable you are about how badass the shit is in this character, Chu. Give me one moment. I got a little something for you. and the map goes dark as Kadai throws his hand into the air once more. His eyes crackle with lightning as his beard begins to singe from the bottom up until it hits the copper beads, which conduct the electricity further into his face. His hands go up, and where would you like your strike? I'm waiting for it.
I know, me too.
I had a feeling. Okay, so go ahead and roll damage. Keywin, give me a dexterity saving throw. Damn, you guys are getting brutal as shit now. 15?
Don't tell me. Because I have something that I can do. I'm going to use Arcane Deflection
Okay, arcane deflection.
to increase my save by 4.
Alright, so you roll a 19 instead. And that is just... What does that say, though? Does it once per turn when you're hit by something or targeted?
When you are hit by an attack or you fail a saving throw.
Okay, so you... Well, you would have to fail the saving throw
Oh, I
first,
guess
so why
that's
wouldn't we
true.
tell
yeah,
you?
Yeah, that's true, because it does the +2 bonus for the AC if I'm hit by an attack, but it's +4 if I fail a saving throw.
Right, okay. So, Kadai, go ahead and roll the damage. Alright, so the save would be a 16, so you do activate it and save, and instead of taking the 20 points, you take 10 points of lightning damage.
I'm still down.
Alright, yeah, you do immediately go down. Definitely sack of shit it. So...
For the fireball earlier.
So, Kadai pulls this lightning bolt from the sky. It blasts Keywin dead on. You see this barrier, this like half arcane barrier above her, kind of absorbs some of it, but she still hits the ground. She was so close to death anyways. Alright, Kadai. You still have your bonus action with your spiritual weapon?
Yes. I guess I'm just gonna swing again at Nerp.
Alright, go ahead and roll 2 attacks. Or if you want to just do it with advantage, just so everybody knows, you can right-click on anything that has like a +2 attack, and then a little thing will pop up that says advantage or disadvantage, and you select it and roll. Either way, it hits, so Nerp take a second failed death saving throw, which I believe that puts you at 2 and 2. Alright. Anything else, Kadai?
That's it.
Alright, that brings us to the Boulette. Now, I'm going to make a roll for the Boulette, because the Boulette, not as smart as one would think. Okay, so it stays on point. Alright, so the Boulette stays on point with its tremor sense. And you guys see it emerge near the pit to the south. And it is, as it does so, it leaps into the air 15 feet and slams down on top of the Earth Elemental again. As it does so, I need the Earth Elemental to make either, again, a Strength or a Dexterity saving throw. You already made it. You did save. And you are pushed out of the space. Just give me 1 second to roll the damage. Okay, so that is, God damn it. It gives me these weird, odd numbers, and I have to fucking do the math. Give me a sec. So your damage is reduced from 34 to 17 points, and that is between slashing and bludgeoning. Because you're an Earth Elemental, so... Alright, and that ends the Boulette's turn. By the way, it is the top of the round, my friends. This is round 10. Brings us back to the first round in our rotation. And at this point, the arcane gate flashes again. And as it does so, the creature itself, you smell it before you see it. You guys recognize this as a catoblepis. Catoblepis are swamp-faring monstrosities with essentially a massive maul for a tail and a head that swivels like a snake. It stinks like a mixture of bloated buffalo corpse, skunk, and rotting flesh. So as
I know exactly what this thing is. I hate every bit of it. You've officially brought one of my nightmares into this, and now I have to decide, do I want to go ahead and turn this temporarily PvE?
Well, hopefully so.
I'm guessing Table God doesn't notice because he's unconscious.
That is true, yes. But you still probably smell it. Okay, so it moves there. It did have to dash to get there, so that is its turn. Grash. Oh, actually, you know what? Hang on. There's a magic item. Give me a second. Alright, you see a small bag appear on the southern maw stone. Grash, it is your turn.
The item that's right next to me is the plate armor set, if I remember right, correct?
No. Next to the one you're sitting directly next to is the wand. The one that is the little shield icon, I'm gonna focus ping, is up here. That is the armor.
Gotcha, okay. And top of the round, I'm gonna run down here to the weapons and ammo and grab a shield.
Okay, understood. So yeah, you run down to weapons and ammo. You reach in and let's see, it is round 1. So yep, you grab a shield. Whatever flavor you like. This is fucking horrifying to see you come out with a shield. All right. Anything else?
Should I just add that to my inventory?
Yep, just add it to your inventory and then equip it. Yep.
Alright, yeah, that'll be at the end of my...
Alright, Table God, you are unconscious. I'm coming back to you, though. Actually, you know what? Table God, give me a Constitution saving throw. Okay, got it. Thank you. Kiwin, death saving throw, please. And your count did restart. Oh, you failed too. Man, that lightning strike fucking cooked you from the outside in, baby. Alright, you failed 2 death saving throws. Look, she rolled a nat 20 and had a second chance. You know, the good Kadai giveth and the good Kadai taketh away, my friends. Alright. Nerp, go ahead and give me that, death saving throw, please.
The Storm Lord is with this one.
No doubt. Oh, no. Nerp is our first official casualty. Nerp, as the hammer is spinning around her, takes a deep breath, and unfortunately her kobold constitution cannot maintain anymore, and she ceases to exist as she stops breathing. Hadarai.
Okay, so fuck every bit of this thing, first off. We're gonna go 10 feet there. We're gonna, like, reach beside it, and we're just gonna grab the first potion there at the alchemy table.
Okay. Oh, at the alchemy table? Yeah, so it's a standard healing potion this round.
Yep. And then bonus action.
Poor Nerp. I'm actually kind of sad for Nerp. Nerp was doing alright.
Yeah, I can do it. So we're gonna go ahead and use our final phase step.
Alright.
We're gonna pop up right there.
Okay, and if I'm not mistaken, the phase step is where you appear deals the damage, not where you disappear from, correct?
Yes, where you
Okay.
appear is where the fire comes out and would deal the damage, so nothing happens.
Okay, so Hadarai vanishes quickly and then rematerializes near the acid pit. Okay. So that's environmental and bonus. You still have your action and some movement.
Fingers crossed this works, because otherwise I gotta pray to God I can hide. We're gonna go for it again. 4th level compulsion.
Oh shit. Okay, on the elemental. Alright, Earth Elemental, give me a wisdom saving throw. That is a 20.
Sorry, quick clarification. It does specify creatures of your choice that you can see within range.
Oh, okay.
So that would be the Earth Elemental and the Bullet. Because
Understood.
I'm gonna hit both of these guys if I can.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna go ahead and make my save. I absolutely 100% failed. Yep. So the Boulette fails, and the Earth Elemental definite. You do not sense it affect it whatsoever.
So the Earth Elemental save?
Correct.
Okay. Let's see here. It was 510 to go over there, face step over there. So, final bit of movement. Whee! And we're gonna hop back into here.
All right, excellent. So the compulsion goes off.
I have to use my bonus action if I want to go ahead and actually compel it. So
Yeah,
I can't do anything right now.
Yeah, I was just looking to make sure that it could actually be charmed. I thought it might be too stupid to be charmed. It is not quite stupid enough. So, all right. So that'll be next turn. Okay, but you do have it under your control. Oh, well, you've got it charmed. Thelamin.
What you're talking still a thing. I'm gonna hit this thing twice because it's not leaving me alone, and I'm just honorable combat. It is.
Look, there can only be one rock thing.
There
Okay.
can only be one rock thing.
All right. So you strike it, and I mean, come on, you're a fucking Earth Elemental. Of course, you hit this thing twice. And you smash it both times. It is now well beyond bloodied and is wavering heavily.
Bonus action to heal using a spell slot. I'm gonna use the 2nd level.
Okay, understood. You pull some of the rocks back around you. All right. Anything else?
Nope. And to make sure we're on the same page, I've got 1 2nd level left.
Yes. Yep, you've got 2 first, 1 second, and pretty much fucking everything else. All right, Kadai.
Alright, so... I'm going to move my weapon.
Okay.
Crash.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, son. All right, so Grash, did you update your... Oh, you did update it. Thank you. I love you guys so much for updating all of your tokens for me, because I click on them. I just don't have time to go into your character sheet, so much easier. I have my dice bag as well from 2nd place. Hell yeah. You guys did good last year. Alright, Hadari, sounds good. Alright, a 14 does not hit. So the spiritual weapon... What? Jesus Christ, Kadai. What the fuck? Why do you think you get 3 attacks with that thing, man? Settle down.
Glitch, man.
Boy, oh boy, man.
The lag.
A little fucking southern privilege over here. Okay, yeah, no, you swing, this guy, he throws his shield up, which he is now holding, and boom, just deflects the blow. And then you realize, oh fuck, this thing learned how to use a shield.
All right. And since I missed, I'll call forth lightning.
All right. And who are you gonna call it down on? Him?
Yep.
All right. Do you have distance on it? What's the distance on that spell? Oh, yeah. You know what? I think it's 60 feet. I think it's 60 feet.
It's,
And
120 feet.
Touche. And that you are exactly within that range. So, well, half that range, I should say. All right. So there is a burst of lightning. Grash, you can see the lightning coming. So you give me a dexterity saving throw with advantage, please. Kadai, please roll your damage. Boom! So, Grash actually fucking fails, believe it or not. I honestly can't believe that. So as the lightning comes down, there is a burst of electrical energy and you take 19 points of lightning damage, Grash. Fuck. Grash, by the way, is officially bloodied, you guys. Believe it or not, it took fucking 10 rounds.
Welcome to the club.
To be fair, he would have been there a little bit before, but he's smart enough to drink healing potions, so...
Yeah, I just drank fire breathing ones.
Yeah. No, you didn't drink it. I thought you just grabbed
that's-
it. Yeah, you just grabbed it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Kadai, anything else?
Yeah. So, question: am I
Sure.
allowed to grab something out of the weapons?
Yeah, that's environmental. Yeah, if you go to the weapons tent, you can grab whatever you want out of there because you've got your movement and your environmental still.
Okay, cool. So then, do I just like, how do I add it to the thing?
So you go into your inventory, and then there's a little button once you click the inventory that will. Give me 1 second.
And it's still just martial weapons, right?
No, it's turn 1, so it's spellcasting, focuses, and shields.
Okay, so spellcasting focuses, can it just be like anything that I need it to be?
Yeah, but most of your... yeah, I was going to say, you've only got a few spells that you actually need a spellcasting focus for, and most of those are pretty moot. So, but yeah, you can... It's just, you know, grab a holy symbol, essentially.
Sounds good.
Alright. That brings us to the... And you can add that, again, so what you would do is you just go into your character sheet, click on your inventory, and then manage inventory near the top, and then it'll say add items. You just type it in, search for it, and you type in holy symbol or divine focus, whatever floats your boat. Alright, back to the top. It is round 11, and turn 2 in our cycle. The Boulette is going to attempt to bite the Earth Elemental, and it does hit. And that is 31 points of damage reduced to 15 with the strike. The Catoblepis' turn. It is going to... It looks to the left, looks to the right, doesn't see a whole lot except for this guy who's charged with lightning, and as it catches your eyes, Kadai, you see its eyes go blood red, and this kind of like milky white energy spills from its eyes and quickly, very rapidly rockets towards you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. A 22 is a success. So, Kadai, you take 28 points of necrotic damage from this thing's death ray. You're lucky it didn't fucking succeed. It then begins to charge you. Unfortunately, there's no space for it, so it has to stop there.
Lucky.
And then it's gonna run there. Alright. Grash.
Does he make a con save?
He does actually. Yep. For
yeah.
Call Lightning. So give me a Constitution saving throw. Your DC is 14. 15. You hold that concentration, buddy. This ain't your first storm. It's technically your second.
I'm gonna move around over here and grab the potion that's on the alchemist.
Alright, so we are on round 2. So round 2, there is no potion on the table. It's spellcasting focuses.
sorry. I will make it. You know what? How you can attack spiritual weapon, right? It has like an AC and health and all.
It doesn't. No, it has nothing.
Okay.
What I will tell you though, just because of how the length of the spell works, it is flickering in and out of existence currently. It doesn't have a whole lot of time left.
All right. I will come over here and grab this bag or pouch, whatever it was, that popped up.
Okay, so as soon as you pick it up, you immediately recognize it as a portable hole.
Okay. With the rest of my movement, which is.
And just to be clear, when you open it, it creates a 10-foot deep extra dimensional space in the ground. So it'll create a pit for you.
Oh, okay, gotcha. And to do that, that's an action.
Yeah, so as an action, you unfold the portable hole and place it against a solid surface, whereupon the portable hole creates an extra-dimensional hole 10 feet deep. The cylindrical space within the hole exists on a different plane, so it can't be used to open passages, and any creature inside the portable hole can exit the hole by climbing out of it. And then bad things happen when people crawl into it because there's no air in there. Well, there's a little bit of air, but there's not a whole lot of air. There's not long-term air.
Gotcha. Okay. Well then, actually, I will move right here, and I'm gonna open it below.
Oh, bear with me. Sorry, I'm grabbing the damn. Hold on one sec, guys. Sorry. Okay, so you said you're gonna come down and use your action to open it under Tabblegod, is that right? All right, so you kind of like lift Tabblegod up and you unfold this thing and lay it down under him, and as you do so, he disappears 10 feet down into the hole.
All right, and the hole's just there.
The hole is there, but on your next turn, if you want to, or whenever you choose, as an action, you can fold it back up and take it with you.
Okay. I will end my turn.
All right. Tabblegod. Give me a Constitution saving throw, please. $19. Got it. Kiwin, go ahead and give me a death saving throw.
Yeah.
Yep. If it's this is a dangerous saving throw.
Wow.
10 is a success. All right, 2 fails, 1 success. Nerp, R.I.P. Hadarai.
Okay, fingers crossed that I roll really well here, because I'm going to need to hide. But before I do that, we're going to go ahead and give our Boulette buddy here a little bit of help.
Oh no.
Okay, so you're going to use your bonus action to...
I'm going to use my bonus action to cast a spell.
Okay. Kadai would be the only one who could contest you. Kadai, are you going to let him do it?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Your spell?
Heck.
Hex, did you say?
Yes.
Okay, is that just your free hex that you get?
Yep.
Okay. And who are you targeting?
The Earth Elemental, and the disadvantage will be on Strength.
Understood. So is that a Wisdom saving throw for Hex or Intelligence?
That, from what I'm not seeing a save anywhere on that. It seems almost like a magic missile where it just hits.
Okay, let me take just a quick look. It is attack save, none. Nope, you're right. Yeah, nope, you just say I hex you, and that is what fucking happens. Okay, alright, so, now that,
I will. Sorry, just quick clarification too, because I did realize this hex is also concentration, so the compulsion, and that's fine.
Okay, understood. Yeah, I was just about to say that. Thank you for that clarification. So, you drop the concentration on the compulsion, the hex, boom, kind of warps around the earth elemental, and you are officially hexed. And that would mean you have disadvantage on all ability checks made with strength. Okay. Anything else, Hidari?
As my action, I'm going to hunker back down into this hole now that I have popped my head out, and I'm going to hide as an action.
Okay, go ahead and give me a stealth check, please.
With my +10. Oh my god, I nat 1.
Oh, that's not great.
Do I have anything?
I don't think so. If you could have Bardic Inspiration to yourself, you could have given... Now, mind you, a nat 1 is still not a 1. Not on a skill check. You still rolled an 11. It's not an auto-fail.
I know, but it's just...
Yeah, trust me, I know. But hey, you got that hex off, so fuck that Earth Elemental. Delamain's sitting over here, still technically at 100% health, you fuck.
What happened to GM impartiality, Kevin? Come on.
Hey, I'm here fighting for everyone and want you all to die at the same time. That's about as impartial. Yeah. Alright, anything else at RI?
Yeah, that's it.
Alright. Delaman. It is... You feel suddenly bound by this weird, weak energy. It's fucking strange, man.
But it's still not going to change how hard I'm going to hit this boulette.
That's more than likely true. Yep, and I fear for this boulette's life. Oh,
it won't
God.
change how hard you hit, but it will change how accurately you hit, because I made it strength.
Well, that only affects saves, right? Not my to hit.
So
that is
it's
all ability checks.
Yeah, so it is ability checks, so you are going to be rolling disadvantage on all of your attack rolls. I don't think that matters much, to be honest with you.
Okay, so do you want to take the 2 that I just sent in as the disadvantage then?
Yeah, yep,
Okay.
that's how I would usually take it. So, and you can choose to either do the right click and disadvantage, or just give me 2 more and we'll take them back to back.
Is it still up after the first hit?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's a full disadvantage one. So.
Yep, got it. I appreciate that. Yeah, so you do not successfully strike at either time.
Then yeah, bonus action. Let's drop my last 2nd level spell to heal up again.
Okay, so I'm going to back that up a minute. Looking at a clarification from the devs, Hex does not affect attack rolls. It only imposes disadvantage on saving throw, or excuse me, on ability checks. That would be any of your skills or checks, i.e. make a strength check for this, make a dex check for that, and skills. Yeah, so it does not actually affect any of this, and that would actually equate to 2 hits. So I'm going to take that, and I was just double checking because I like to make sure that I'm reading the most up-to-date things. This was actually this year, April of this year, so.
It'll affect grapple checks, but that
is true.
Correct, it will affect grapple checks because that's athletics. Right. Alright, he's about to get fucked up, so let me just go ahead and grab this damage real quick. It is still alive, but boy is it wheezing through the lungs that you can see protruding from its sides.
Perfect. I mean, still bonus action to go ahead and heal, so I'm gonna heal 5. My last 2nd level spell.
2nd level spell? Okay, got it. Alright, that brings us to Kadai.
Alright, so with my last spiritual weapon thing, I'm going to attack. Crash with it.
You gonna whack-a-mole this big bastard? Alright, go ahead and give me, yeah, give me an attack roll. A 1 attack roll.
Alright.
Oh, that's a nat 1. And with that, the spiritual weapon vanishes out of existence. Grash is like, damn, I'm glad that I was confident about that thing wavering. Like it hit you and it was just dust.
And now bring forth the lightning again.
Alright, and who is that gonna target? Oh, goddamn. Alright, go ahead, Grash. Give me another dexterity saving throw with advantage, because you can see it. And go ahead and give me your damage. It's a 17. 17 is going to be a success. You're going to take half damage. Holy shit. Okay, so that's 11 points of lightning damage to Grash. Another bolt of lightning. Alright. Anything else, Kadai?
Yeah, I'm going to move over here to this alchemist table and grab something, potion, whatever's in there.
So at the alchemist table right now are spellcasting focuses.
Works for me.
Alright, so you grab a second holy symbol. The gods are good. Alright. Top of the round. We are now on round 12. And that puts us in round 3 of our rotation. Give me a second for the item. Alright, from the northern table, or the northern, excuse me, the northern Mawstone, there we go, a large bag, a very heavy looking bag, pops out and lands on the ground. And the boulette, in a last-ditch effort to fucking do something to this thing, does hit. It's a very high bonus to hit. And that is going to be for, let's see, it's going to be 23 reduced to 11 points of piercing damage from the bite. The Catoblepis does not get its death ray back. Lucky you guys. And now, because Kadai moved, it's going to move back up here. And it is going to try to smack it with its fucking tail. And it misses. Kadai, you hear this, you smell this thing before you fucking see it. And as you look around, it's like... And its tail comes around like a, literally, it's like a maul attached to a whip. And it swings over your head and smashes part of the alchemist table off. And that is their turn. Grash.
Alright. Gonna have to grab the potion.
So it's round 3. Alright, off the alchemist table you grab the potion. Let me look at my list for your potion. Alright, so... Jesus Christ. Crash, you grab the potion, you pick it up, and you're like, there's fucking nothing inside. And then when it registers, you realize it's a potion of invisibility.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll drink that.
All right. And with that, Grash vanishes from the field.
And I'm gonna use my movement and move over to.
Okay, understood. Anything else?
That's the end of my.
All right. Table God, make one more Constitution saving throw for me, please. $13. So that's your third success in a row. Table God, your eyes flicker open. And you look around. You are at 1 hit point, because you were not dying. You were only ever unconscious. You look around and realize that, yeah, holy shit, I'm in a hole. And you look up, and you can see the sky above you, and there's like this big lightning storm above you. You can smell the skunk and the putrid, bloated, dead buffalo smell. And people are screaming and yelling, and there's grunting around you, but you are alone in this hole. What would you like to do?
How do you heal yourself if it says savior throws?
I don't know that answer. Marcus has never been dying, but regardless of that, your character model is good. So, what would you like to do?
I will try to get out of this hole.
Okay, go ahead and give me an athletics check. So, 15 feet of your movement is going to be to stand up, and then you're going to begin to climb. Oh, no problem whatsoever. So you climb out of the hole. That's up 10 feet. So that's 15, 25. You have 5 feet of movement, plus your action and bonus action.
Okay, so I will go right there.
Okay.
And I will just stay there for my turn.
Okay. Kiwin. Death saving throw. I think we're 2 and 2 right now. Oh, God, a second nat 1. Not only do you die, but you fucking die.
Go big or go home, I guess. I'm doing both.
And with that, Kiwin takes one final deep breath, doesn't even get the exhale as her lungs fill with blood and she ceases to exist. Nerp R.I.P. Hadarai. Now it's getting fucking dirty.
I mean, I got my nat 20, so.
You got a nat 20, and then the good Lord said, I hear you take 2 nat 1s.
Yeah, I gotta go ahead and do it. The final big trick in the bag here. We are going to cast a spell. And I'm going to assume that nobody is trying to counter it, but...
Kadai would be the only one. Kadai would be good?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Alright. So, what spell do you cast?
Using my final 4th level spell slot that I have been patiently holding on to just for this, I am going to cast Greater Invisibility.
Okay, so the hex concentration drops, and let me get that hex marker off of the elemental. So you feel your strength return to you as Hadarai mutters his incantation, and Kadai, you look over, and he vanishes from existence. That's getting dirty.
And then from there, I will go ahead and message you with where I am wanting to go.
Understood. Okay. With that being said, let's move to Thelamin.
Would you believe that I'm going to hit the bullet in the face?
No, not you. Alright. So with a final crushing blow, the Earth Elemental comes down on the top of the boulette. You guys see its tail twitch one final time as it kind of seizes up, and stops moving.
Bonus action to drop wild shape.
Okay. Your wild shape has dropped. Give me one moment.
And I did send you a message a little bit ago. I could just ask it. It's not necessarily a secret thing. It's regarding the spellcasting focus I picked up earlier that I was technically holding in my earth hands while punching a bullet in the face.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
Okay.
fine.
Just wanted to make sure.
It's a moot point for this.
Okay. In that case, there are spectators, correct?
There are spectators.
Would you allow me to try to speak to them as a free action, or would that require persuasion if I'm asking them for something?
That would require your environmental action.
If you'd be so kind. Ladies and gentlemen, if anyone would be so kind as to help me turn up the heat on this fight, I just need a quick little token of assistance from anyone who would be willing to be repaid later. Anything with a dragon icon with 500 GP or more.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
With level -1, let's do this.
Watch, he's gonna nat 20 this, and there's gonna be that one
I got an
noble.
18 on one of them, but I got the 6 on the other.
Okay, the crowd roars, and you see people start looking around and, like, grabbing at each other and clamoring at each other. The Port Emerson guardsmen, begin to create a barrier around, like, where the stands are, and are kind of trying to, like, put their hands up and calm people down, because you roused them, but you're not sure if it was a good rousing or a bad rousing.
Outside assistance is not exactly appreciated. But with my movement, I'm gonna go ahead and move down over there.
Okay, understood. That brings us to Kadai.
Yeah, so it looks like I'm about to be screwed, so
Womp womp.
going to drop my concentration on this and cast a spell.
Alright, Hadara, you would be the one to contest this. Or, actually... Delaman, you are just within range. You see a spell getting cast.
I'll let it resolve. No attempt.
Alright.
You'll be
Kadai?
thankful. I'm gonna cast 4th level banishment on this buffalo bitch.
Oh, shh.
I really wanted to use that on one of y'all.
Yeah, you should have used it on the dude who was technically an elemental. That would have sent him back to fucking no thank you land for forever. Alright, banishment. What's the DC, or what kind of save is that? I think it's wisdom, but correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, they must succeed on a charisma saving throw.
Oh, it's a charisma. Oh, fuck. I rolled a 5, which brings my total to 4. This stinky bitch vanishes. So you guys see Kadai kind of like turn around. He mutters this incantation and his hand goes out. He traces a dwarven rune in the air that essentially means, if you were going to translate it into the common tongue, no fucking thank you. And as he activates it, this thing screams and then vanishes from existence.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna shout, you guys are fucking welcome. And I'm going to, can I move a little bit?
Sure, yeah, you got all your you got your movement, you got your bonus action, you got all sorts of sweet shit. That was a good use of that fucking spell.
So for bonus action 2, can I go ahead and call for spiritual weapon again?
So because you cast a spell that is not a cantrip, the only spell you could cast is if it was a bonus action and a cantrip.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll just move.
All right. All right, and then I'm gonna put I believe.
Can I grab this here too, since I'm right here?
Yeah, you've got an environmental. So what you're standing next to is either there is the plate armor or there is a potion vial.
Yeah, so I want the plate armor.
Plate armor. So as soon as you touch it, you identify it as the Mariner's armor, the full plate Mariner's armor. Which essentially allows you to swim without any restrictions. You can, I believe it also allows you to do some underwater breathing, but more importantly, it's full plate, and if you decide to attune to it, it automatically equips to you and switches your armor out.
Okay, so I didn't need to do anything in here for that, does it?
You would need to use your action to attune to it, which, again, would automatically replace your armor, but you can do that next round. But if you want to pick it up, it's fucking yours.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so let me just go ahead and move that off the field. I say it's yours like I'm confident about that, but there are other people here.
They can rip it off my body.
Alright, back to the top of the round, guys. We are now at round 13. Which brings us back to round 1 in the rotation. God damn it. Alright, you guys see a small pair of goggles spring forth from the southern Mawstone. It is Grash's turn. Grash?
And my rage falls off.
Yep.
How long? I'm sorry, I don't know. How long does the invisibility from the potion last?
I believe it's 1 minute, so 10 rounds.
Alright. For right now, I'm just gonna use some movement and move up.
Okay, understood. And, alright, so, let's see. Alright, so that's going to move us to Tabblegod.
I will move right here, and I will grab a shield from inside the tent.
Okay, yep, it is round 1, so you can absolutely grab a shield. So, Liam, go ahead and... You know how to find the shield for your inventory? Or do you want me to... Huh? I'll do it for you real quick. I'm already in your character sheet.
Thank you.
Alright, refresh your character sheet. And then you should see that it's reflected. And then just change your blue circle when you click on your character to 19 instead of 17. Got it? Liam?
Did you get it, dude?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have anything else? You still have your action and bonus action. That was all environmental, so...
I will move, so... I will move right here.
Okay. Anything else? That's it?
And that is all my action, so...
Alright.
I mean movement.
Yeah, that's your movement, but you still have more left, dude.
Hadarai. We're gonna leave it at that. You can't favor one way or another.
Sent you with movement. And thank you, greater invisibility. Y'all are gonna see a magical effect pop off as I cast a spell.
Okay, and what are you casting?
A As a bonus action, it'll be Healing Word at 3rd level.
Okay, and your target?
Myself.
Okay. So you guys would see a, it's not obviously a, it's not like a really impressive, display, but there is a temporary shimmer of magic from up here, as well as the outline of Hadarai, but then it immediately vanishes and there's nothing there. So go ahead and, okay, so you are healed for 12 hit points. Go ahead and update that. And then, bear with me 1 second. I got your question, Chu. So, Chu, to answer your question, you do not have another 5th level spell slot because you cast Destructive Wave. And that is 5th level.
Only, yeah, okay, but I have 2 slots for it.
So I have both. Oh, wait, hang on. I'm looking at the wrong guy. Nope, you're right. You're right. I got you. I got you. Let me send you a message about that then. I was looking at Hadarai. I got all these fucking spellcasters on my cheat sheet. Alright, anything else, Hadarai?
Yes, as a bonus action, we are going to dig into that Magic Initiate a little bit more and send 2 Eldritch Blasts down at Elemental, no longer Elemental Void.
Fuck yeah. Okay, so, there are... Go ahead and give me those, I don't know how many blasts you get at 10. I think it's 2.
Yes, it is. Also, because of the fact that I am technically invisible, should I be rolling these at advantage?
You... Yep, you sure fucking do.
So, just to see if it's a crit.
It's not a crit, but it does hit.
18 and a 19.
Yep, okay, so that's a hit. It's a 25 and a 26 respectively. Go ahead and give us damage for the first one. Alright, so that's 2 points of force damage, Thelamin, as you are blasted in the side of the head by this weird kind of arcane energy that you see where it originates from, but you don't see the entity that is originating it. And a 26 is a hit. Go ahead and roll again to see if you crit.
Oh, no, the second one I did at advantage.
Oh, okay, I see. I understood. So that's an additional 5 points of force damage to Thelamin.
And that is everything. Movement, action, and bonus action.
Alright, that brings us to Thelamin.
Was the magic cast from above the platform or underneath the platform? Would I be able to tell?
Easy. Yeah, it was, yeah, make a perception check. And as you make that perception check, Hadar, nah, you know what, just make a perception check.
Dirty 20?
I mean, especially because you were hit, yeah, it was from above, it was on top of the platform.
Alright, wonderful. Insect plague targeting that spot.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow, Jesus. What level spell is that? 5?
That is a 5th level spell. Or, sorry, I guess I should say I'm casting a spell. Sorry, I haven't done this in 6 hours.
I don't think there's a whole lot of folks to challenge that.
Yeah.
There is Kadai,
I'm out of range and I don't have that spell, so...
Yeah, Kadai, you could challenge it. If you wanted to. You're good? Okay. Alright, give me 1 sec here. Let me grab the insect plague. Surprise, motherfucker! Alright, we'll move it to the map level, so it's more along the lines of cheese fries, motherfucker. Alright, so you need to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 16 Hadarai.
And as my reaction, I am going to Cutting Words.
Okay.
And tell Thelamin that he is a plague upon nature.
Alright, go ahead and roll your Bardic Inspiration die as this Plague Upon Nature releases the Plague of Nature upon you.
Doesn't that have a range?
It does. What's the range? I mean, everything has a range.
I'm not sure. I don't have Bard pulled up, but I believe cutting words has a range.
Oh, no, I'm not asking you. I'm asking the user.
So I will leave this up to DM discretion because I am technically like in the middle of a few different spots there, and if I was in one of the front two, I would be just within range.
Yeah, so I mean, technically you would be in one of the front two because that was where your movement brought you to.
Okay.
So
Just 5 feet out.
yeah, yeah. If you took one more step forward, you would have been off of it. Okay, so disregard. You do not do that. All right, so that is a
Suck.
yeah. So go ahead and make that Constitution saving throw, please. As this, as Thelemain warps the magic. Holy shit, that was actually really good. As Thelemain warps the magic of the druids into, kind of like into the stands too, and people start screaming, and locusts are biting, and the masters are cheering, and wow, this is the best bloodbath we've seen since 2021. The insect plague spins into existence, and Hadarai, you only take 10 points of piercing damage. And there is no additional problems there, but go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw. Oh, never mind. No, give me another Constitution saving throw. This is for your concentration check for greater invisibility. Your DC is 10. Oh, no! And just like that, all of a sudden, you can see that true form materialize again on top of the platform and inside of the plague. Thelemin, anything else?
I'm gonna move behind this barrier that we still don't really know what they do.
To be fair, just so you know, that little barrier just moved behind, if you zoom in on it, it says 20 feet. It's 20 feet in the air.
Oh, that makes more sense. That's fine. I'll still stealth, still move. Actually, then in that case, I'm gonna move 30 feet to the alchemist table.
Understood. Oh god, you're standing on the corpse of fucking Nerp. That is so gross, dude.
I apologize to the kobold. What's currently on the table, if anything?
I have already given that information at the beginning of the game. Again, if you didn't write that down, that's on you, not me. And I gave it yesterday.
Then I will be at the end of my turn.
All right, that is Kadai. That's twice tonight now.
There's a potion right here beside me. Is that what it is?
Let me look down. Yes, it's a potion.
Okay, I want to grab that.
Okay, so you pick it up and immediately identify it as a filter of love. It's a love potion.
Nice. Okay. I'm going to cast a spell.
Alright, contenders would be Thelemin and Hadarai.
I'll attempt to identify.
Okay, go ahead and send me a message, Chew, and let me know what spell you're casting. That's not a trick potion. A love potion is not a trick potion at all. You get somebody unconscious and feed it to them, and then they wake up and you're the first person they're looking at. Ain't no fucking trick potion,
Okay.
Hadarai.
Okay, fair.
Okay, got it. Delamain, you will make this nature check. You do not understand what he is casting. But if you have something like Dispel Magic, or if you want to just throw a spell at it, you're more than welcome to guess.
I do have Dispel Magic. I don't think I want to burn it.
Okay, understood. Kadai, you get your spell off successfully. Go ahead and roll. Alright, and you are healed for 6 points of damage as you whisper the sweet words of wisdom. Let it be. Let it be. And your god attempts to let it be.
Does it, if I cast it at a second level too, do I add anything to it?
You need to roll it at second level. So what you would do is...
My bad, sorry for that.
So when you cast it at second level, you add an additional d4. So go ahead and just roll another d4, or just click it again, and we can look at the roll and subtract the modifier. Alright, so you're going to add an additional 1, because your modifier is 4. So you heal 7. Better than 6. Alright, so that was your bonus action and your environmental.
Yep. I'm good.
Alright, back to the top. We are on round 14. And in the rotation, we are in round 2 for the tables. Give me one moment, as there is an item spawn. Actually, I gotta get this other item off the damn map. Ah! Oh! I shifted everything. Hold on, hold on, hold on. The world ain't having that big of a hiccup.
Everyone run, it's the world breaker.
God, that would be terrifying. What
No shit.
era is this? You can add that filter of love, by the way, if you want to your inventory.
I did.
Alright. Alright, from the southern... From the southern Mawstone, a potion. Bloop! Spits out of the Mawstone. And that is it for turn 14. That brings us to Grash.
Alright. I want to move over to here.
Okay.
And
he's gonna throw Kodai into the
I want to
pit.
attempt to throw him into the pit.
I literally said that off mic. I knew exactly what you were fucking doing, you monster. Okay, so it's gonna be a grapple check. So what I'm gonna need from Grash is an athletics check, and then from Kodai you can make an athletics or an acrobatics check, your choice.
Sorry, I need to rage first.
Okay, so bonus action, you rage. Let me mark that rage off. That was... He's still got a rage left, too. That's fucking terrifying. Jesus Christ. Okay, your invisibility does pop. But... Oh, God. Okay! You grab him. And, so you have multi-attack, correct? As a barbarian? Okay, so obviously with multi-attack and the grapple action, you can absolutely grab onto somebody, and then you also get an attack, which we determined with Tabble God in round fucking 2, that the throw action is also an attack. So you can throw him, and what is your, without jumping into your character sheet myself, what's your strength? 18? 18?
18, but I also have powerful build because of bug.
Yeah, so there's no issue on distance in throwing this fucking guy.
And since it's a grapple, like, it doesn't count as a opportunity attack at all?
No. It's if you move out of his range, then you would get an opportunity attack. But because he's got you grappled, your movement's 0. Unless, do you have something special that I'm unaware of?
No, it just, the opportunity just says when, you know, if I can see someone hits me with an attack, I was just...
Oh, I see, you're talking about the lightning thing. So, yeah, technically grapple, because he is foregoing one of his attacks, you can zap the shit out of him if you want to. So you want to burn one of your Wrathful Smites?
Oh, hell yes.
Alright, Grash, go ahead and give me, did you say it was Con or Dex?
Dex.
Dexterity saving throw with advantage because you can see it, Grash. And then go ahead and roll damage for me, Kodai, and let me know if it's going to be lightning or thunder. So he does save, so it'll be for half. So Grash takes 1 point of damage as I believe what is about to be the final fucking spark from Kodai zips off of him, and
Running out.
you throw him into the mouth of the maw. What I need from you, Kadai... Jesus, I did not expect this to happen. After the acid in the initial couple pits, I thought you guys were done with that stuff. I need a dexterity saving throw from Kadai. Oh! Oh my god. Give me a second. Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta look. This is actually not something I had prepared because I truly did not expect it.
Oh, I was already thinking it too. I just had a different method of going about it.
Were you gonna try to compulsion someone to jump in the pit?
I was gonna try to compulsion you to jump in the pit.
I mean, I knew I was the target. I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt here. Yeah, no.
Oh,
All right.
no. It was entirely you I was targeting.
Alright, Kadai, as you hit the pit, you grab onto one of the teeth, and your hand, with the nasty ooze that is dripping off of this thing, your hand slips, and you drop into the pit. The maw immediately closes on you and sucks you into its massive orifice. You take 24 points of piercing damage, and you have been swallowed. You are blind and restrained, and that is all I will say about that. Okay. Let me get some fucking, let me get some things on this guy. He is blind.
So does the, banishment break then?
So you need to make a, you need to make a Constitution saving throw. Your DC, because what did I say, 24 points? Your DC is 12. Constitution saving throw. You saved. You can maintain you can let the concentration go if you really want to, but
Yeah, I wanna break concentration.
oh, all right, yeah, let that shit go then.
I want that
Let
creature
it
back
go,
out for
let it
revenge.
go. Fuck that big dude out the
Can he do that
door.
outside of his turn?
Well, it's a concentration saving throw, so he can willingly fail it. Not now. If it, you're correct though. If he would not have taken damage, no, he can't just be like, I'm just gonna let that thing pop. But he took a fuckload of damage for that privilege. All right, so you are blind and restrained. Let me get the restraint on you really quick. All right, blind and restrained. We're gonna keep you on the map because I do need to keep you kind of under wraps. Grash, it is still your turn. And he vanishes, by the way. He gets sucked into the pit.
Good. Now I'm gonna move over to here, and I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna climb down into this pit a little way. Is about 15 feet.
15 feet. All right, got it.
Hey, Grash, you're no longer welcome to the family reunion.
That's okay.
All right, and
I
the
understand.
Catoblepis is just barely outside of that insect plague. I do see it there. With the way that AoE burst things work, it's technically one square outside of actual touch range. So I do see it where it is, though. Okay, so that brings us to Tabblegod.
I will move.
I say he better spit acid at this guy, and not just keep walking around.
Right here. And I will grab a potion from the alchemist table.
It is 2. There are no potions on the alchemist table. There are spellcasting focuses. It is turn 2.
I guess I'll just stay here for now.
Okay, now just so you know, Thelamin is standing right fucking here, right next to you. Are you sure you want to stand right there? This is the only help Dad's gonna give you.
Actually, I'll move back to where I was.
Okay, how much movement? Oh, you're gonna just dash? Okay, you dash and move. Okay, so you get your extra. Okay, understood. So you run back. Okay, understood. Alright. Hadarai. It is your turn. Let me look up the rules of Insect Plague. Is it at the start of each of their turns, Thelamin?
It is at the end of his turn. But
Understood.
It is difficult terrain.
Okay, so you're moving at half speed, Hadarai.
I am still dashing.
Understood. So you're moving at normal speed, but only for one shot.
Yeah. So, because I know I'm like 20 feet up, how much movement would it be just to get there?
So that would
only
be
one space off from where I was.
so 25. Because you'd have to go
25.
down 20, and then that is the 5-foot step. Unless you want to just fucking yeet yourself.
Could I potentially try yeeting myself all the way off, like the corner over there?
Not unless you took a running jump.
And the pedestals aren't big enough for that.
That is correct. Gotta move 10 feet.
Would I at least be able to yeet myself closer to that, though?
Yeah, so the pedestal would... I mean, you could throw yourself here. What's your strength?
Not good.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was not good. So probably not very far. But you can try to get to that corner if you want to. I mean, you can... Again, you can jump down. The risk you're taking, though, is damage versus movement. So if you jump straight off of this thing, you don't move that 20 feet down. Instead, you fucking fall and either take the damage or save against some of it, and then you still have all your movement. I think that's fair, because that's how I've done it for everyone else.
The pedestal is, like, here, correct?
That is correct. And right next to it. On the left.
Yeah. So 5, get on down.
Okay, are you...
We're gonna go ahead and get there.
Okay, understood. Understood. Okay. Your turn ends, and then, Aaron, can you just let me know how that works exactly? Is it just another saving throw versus the biting?
Really... Sorry,
Yeah, go ahead, Hadarai.
Really quick, bonus action, I am going to, second level healing word.
Okay, and I think that everybody's out of range at this point for... where the fuck is... Oh, no, he's in the pit. Never mind. Yep, everyone. Yep, you cast your second level healing word, all right. I was like, God, where is everyone? Oh, God. It's such a mess. All right, so that's for 6.
To answer your question, yes, at the end of the turn, they make the saving throw again, and we'll take the damage again.
Okay, go ahead and give me the damage, Thelamin, and then Hadarai, please give me another Constitution saving throw, please. Jesus Christ. Oh, wow, another 25? Holy shit. That is bardic luck. That's not... You don't... Actually, you do have a really good con saving throw.
I have a really good con save because I took the resilient feat.
Oh, you son of a bitch. That was very smart. Alright, so you take 13 points of piercing damage instead of the 27. And that is your turn. Thelamin.
Got a quick question for you that I sent over your direction.
Alright, give me 1 second. I forgot to put a concentration token on you for that. How long does Insect Plague last, by the way? Is it 1 minute?
Up to 10 minutes.
Never mind, I'm not even gonna put a counter on you then.
I was about to say as a joke, I put 600 in the red circle just for when I had Hex in there, because it's a 1 hour fucking hold.
You're thinking of the wrong character.
Oh. Hold on. I know who you're talking about now. This fucking guy.
Well, so I guess if I can just speak candidly, I guess the question is because he's 15 feet down. I just wanted to make sure that it wouldn't because of the way the spell's worded. I wanted to make sure it would actually reach him because I can't see where he is. Because I'm targeting Grash. Would be the target of this.
Oh, you're targeting Grash?
Yeah, that's why I said I think you're thinking of the wrong person. I'm targeting Grash, not Kadai. He's got his own problem.
You go do for the double tap on me.
Yeah, he's trying to put your ass down, son.
No, I would target the top of the pit and see if it would fall in and hit him.
I gotcha. The answer to that would be yes. If you target the top of the pit, yes, it would.
Okay, that is what I'm going to do then. I am going to cast Ice Storm, targeting the top of the 50-foot pit that Grash is in.
Gotcha. And I'm sorry, what level is that, please? Is it 4?
That is a 4th level spell.
Okay, thank you. And all right, so sorry, I apologize about that confusion there.
Not a problem.
Okay, so with that being said, I hope y'all are impressed by how I have these fucking spell icons so readily active, but I watched your character sheets like a goddamn hawk for the last 90 days. Alright, so Thelamin begins muttering this incantation, and as he does so, there is this swirl of frost and clouds above this pit, and these massive hailstones and wind and ice shards begin to streak down towards the center of the pit. As they strike it, because it's a 40-foot high cylinder, which is where we're looking at this impact point, I do need Grash to make a dexterity saving throw. However, Grash, because you are climbing right now, you do not get advantage to your dexterity saving throw. Because your arms and your legs are being used to climb, and you cannot just simply jump out of the way of these hailstones.
Fair enough.
And he saves anyways. Grash says, "Hey, asshole! I'm hiding in a pit." Okay, so with that being said, though, you take half damage, which is going to be 15 points of damage, and you do take all of that because it was cast from a spell. It is magical damage with the bludgeoning, so you take half as cold, half as bludgeoning, so 15 points. And I believe this creates difficult terrain until the start of your next turn. Okay, got it.
Correct.
So I'm just going to leave this here just so we know it's difficult terrain. Alright, Delaman, anything else?
Move action, 30 feet.
Y'all better gang up on this fucking guy, because he's about to do some fucking work to y'all. Alright, Kadai. Oh boy. So, Kadai, it is your turn. Hold on, though. At the start of your turn, oh, God, man.
Hold on, I'm gonna DM you something real quick.
Okay. I'm gonna start rolling dice, because I think it's gonna come to that. Really, Liam? Oh, that was Liam. Pit boy?
Pit boy.
The fuck? Alright, Alright, message is sent. Alright, so. Kadai, your turn starts. You are blind, you are restrained, and as you are being swallowed by this massive maw, it attempts to digest you. You take 17 points of acid damage. As those 17 points of acid damage, as they, oh shit, where the fuck are you? Damn it, did I just fucking delete you? Did I just delete you, or did you delete you?
Oh, I just changed my health to 1 because of the death ward, but yeah, you
Oh,
yeeted me out.
yeah, I yeeted you the fuck out of here. Alright, I'll pull you back up on the screen. Yeah, so the death ward takes effect, as you are brought down to 0. Your death ward flashes. You guys see this radiant light rocket out of the mouth of the maw, and as it does so, Kadai, you are brought back straight to 1 instead of going straight to death level. Shit. Death threat level midnight. God, why do I not have Kadai anywhere in here? Hey, there he is. Y'all are lucky I know how to do this. I don't know. I'm just gonna put 85. Alright, you got 1 hit point. I'm just gonna put you there because it's actually on a square. Now, you are in here. Like, you are inside of this fucking thing. It is living, it is writhing, it is breathing, and it is attempting to consume you. Your death ward just went off, and that was the only thing that saved you this turn. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna try to go for another Hail Mary and call upon divine intervention.
Son of a bitch. These clerics, man. Alright. So, you call upon divine intervention. As you call upon the divine intervention, what exactly are you saying to your god as you're being swallowed by the maw of a purple worm?
No, look, man. You pull me up out of this hole, you get me alive. I swear, I'll never look at my sister again.
I feel like that's also the only time I could possibly ever say, take a goddamn... Gresh says, our sister! Alright, Gresh and Kadai, I'm gonna give you both a DM inspiration. That is very, very, very uncouth in the realm of PvP, but son of a bitch, that is too funny. Alright, with that being said, Kadai, I need you to roll custom percentile dice. If you click on the little D20 on your D&D Beyond sheet, and you click the D100, you will need to roll a 10 or less in order to make this work. But I will give you the choice. You either roll 10 or under, or 90 and over. So 1 to 10 or 90 to 100, your choice, before you roll it.
Can I phone my sister first?
It goes straight to voicemail. Gresh is on the other line.
Alright, I'm gonna do, you said I can either have it be 10 and under, or...
Yeah, it's either going to be, so either 1 to 10, or 90 to 100, because it's your cleric level, or less that you have to roll.
Alright, it'll be the 10 and under.
Alright, 10 and under. Now, what I will tell you is that because you have a DM Inspiration, if you don't like the roll you get, you can choose to roll again and burn it right now. Like, this is your fucking Hail Mary. Alright. Alright, go ahead and roll them percentiles for me. Your divine energy flickers and you don't feel anything.
Yep. So yeah, inspiration burn.
So burn the inspiration. Alright, this is it. This is it. Not good. Damn! You called the good Lord, but he did not come a-calling back. And as that happens, you feel yourself slipping deeper into the maw. Now, that was your action. You still do technically have a bonus action. You've taken the damage you're taking this turn. You still have a bonus action. You do have, that's pretty much it. Because you're restrained, so restrained means that you have 0 movement speed, disadvantage on dexterity, saving throws, and attack rolls, and anything attacking you has advantage.
Yeah, no, man, I'm just, I'm good.
Alright.
On the plus side, though,
Were you at the bottom of the initiative, or were you at the top?
Bottom. He was the very
You were at the bottom, weren't you? You were at a
yeah, I was
2.
at the very bottom. I was 2.
Alright, so we are back at the top of the round, my friends, as Kadai's turn ends. As Kadai's turn ends, we are now at round 15. As round 15 strikes up, we are also at round 3 on the tables. As that happens, there is a sudden burst of energy at the arcane gate, and there is a massive screech as a creature flies through the gate. What you would all recognize as the legendary rock flies up and out of the gate.
I do have a question. Does
Sure.
it get hit at all by the ice storm?
Yeah, it does not. Nope, that's just difficult terrain right now.
Yeah, there's no damage on that.
Okay.
Alright, so as the rock springs out, the Catoblepis is going to take its turn first, because that's the top of the round. Alright, so the Catoblepis is going to... it's going to make a save for Insect Plague, because it just... Is it if it, Aaron, if it enters its, the AoE for the first time?
When it enters the spell's area for the first
Understood.
time on a turn or ends its turn there.
Okay.
So it also, I don't think we'll make it twice, only one.
Just once, yes. So is it Dex or Con? Con?
Constitution.
Okay, so it rolls a 21, so go ahead and roll some damage for me, and we'll count the half. Oof. Wow, that actually hurt. That actually hurt it pretty bad. So that's 14, so it's going to be... Alright, so the insects begin to sting and snag and bite the shit out of this thing, which is obviously not great. But it still looks okay. It gets to where it is right now and is going to try to swing with its hammer tail on Hadarai. And it will hit Hadarai.
Yeah, reaction, we're gonna Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, and at what level is that?
First. 'Cause I think that's all the spell slots I have left.
Okay. So
Oh, no,
you...
I do have one more second, but I already said first.
Okay. I'll let you I mean, if you want a second, I'll let you blow it as a second. It's your call.
I already said first, and I'm willing to save that.
Understood. So go ahead and roll the damage for Hellish Rebuke, and I believe that was its Dex saving throw.
Dexterity 15.
Alright, so it fails the Hellish Rebuke saving throw, and it does strike you for 23 points of bludgeoning damage with its tail. And it will take...
I'm still barely alive.
With that being said, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please. Hadarai. and as it smacks you with its tail, you are stunned. Alright, you are stunned until the start of its next turn. Stunned, by the way, means that you are incapacitated, you cannot move, you have the ability to speak, but it is impaired. You automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws, and any attack against you has advantage.
Literally, I start my turn, I go ahead and take damage from insect plagues, I die.
Well, you don't die, but you definitely go unconscious.
Well,
With
yeah.
that being said, the rock is going to take its turn now. I'm gonna make a roll here, and it's gonna be a fair attempt to be a fair roll. So I rolled a d4. 1, 2, 3, 4 were staggered between Tabblegod and Thelamin, since they're the only ones that are truly visible on the field right now. And I rolled a 4, and the 4 was Thelamin. So the rock screams across the field and reaches you with absolutely no problem. It is going to attempt to beak attack you. That is definitely a hit. The hit is for 25 points of piercing damage as it picks you up ever so slightly. I need a Constitution saving throw, DC 14. Like fucking butter, holding them bugs in place. Next, it's going to rake you with its talons. That also hits. And that is for 27 points of slashing damage. And I need you to make another Constitution saving throw, DC 13. And like fucking clockwork, man, you said, fuck that, my insect plague. Look, if I'm going, the bugs are going. And you are grappled, though. Give me one moment.
No save on that?
Nope. If it hits you, you are automatically grappled, but you can use your turn to escape the grapple. Alright, drew the line just so we know who's grappling who. Alright, and that ends the turn for them. Grash, it is your turn.
How does difficult terrain work with climbing surface?
Same as always, you just move at half speed.
Right, but you said it was a 40-foot cylinder or whatever, so it starts at the top of the pit, so everything below the pit's difficult terrain, or everything above the pit, or
So, because he was trying to target you specifically, I'm gonna make the call that it does come down to you, so getting out will cost you 30 movement. Unless you have something that prevents you from being hindered by difficult terrain.
No. So 40 will get me out of the pit.
Did you say 40?
There's no recurring damage on this.
Did you say 40?
Yeah, he said 40.
It's not 40, sorry, just, you said 40, it's only 30 that gets you out of the pit, because you were only down 15, right?
Oh yeah, well I didn't know if that would just get me to the lip and then I needed to get like, another.
No, no, you get up with the 30.
And then so 30, 40, 50 if I want to dash right to get.
So that would actually only be 45 because you moved just outside its range.
Okay, and then with the rest of my movement, I'm gonna move down here to Mr. Tabblegod.
Oh boy. You're gonna work. Tabblegod, you better use your fucking action surge. He better use his action surge. All right, on that note, it is Table God, but guys, it has been 2 hours and 38 minutes. If I don't pee, this chair is about to get wet, so let me do that really quick. Table God, think about your action. Grash just ran up on you. Do with that what you will. I'll be right back.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Okay, I gotta pee, though. Thank you for allowing me to take that break. Also, I want you to know that I am fucking mortified by how silent it was in Discord voice chat during that pee, because I pissed for at least a minute and a half, and it was so quiet that I was actually getting nervous. I got goosebumps in there.
To be fair, I think everybody at this point is just planning and are like, okay,
That's fair.
We're locked in. We're locked in.
I am all about that. That makes me happy. Okay, let's go straight back to then to Table God. Table God, what are you doing, dude?
Okay, so I will hit him with the flail.
Okay, so you're gonna use your attack action. You swing at him with the flail. Actually, that reminds me. Grash, you, how long do you have one additional round for your rage?
No, I had to re-rage already. I raged before I grappled.
Okay, and then you went into the pit, and then you took the damage from the ice,
and
but then
I took cold damage, and now here we are.
Okay, so then on your...
As long as I take damage, yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
If I take damage between...
I always get confused with barbarians. I've had multiple play in my campaigns, and every time rage damage comes up and holding it, I'm just like, I don't fucking understand what you guys do. And they're like, dude, we're so simple, and it's like, fuck you, no, you're not. Okay, so you essentially get a buffer round. Okay. All right, so you are good. So in 18 does not hit, as Grash throws his shield up and it boom bounces off the shield.
Ignore that attack. That
the damage. Okay.
Yeah. I will hit him again with the flail.
Okay. A 26 does hit. Okay, so that is going to be for 3 points of bludgeoning damage. He better use his reaction. He better knock him back.
And then I will use my action surge and hit him again with the flail.
Okay, so now just so we're clear, because you have the crusher feat, you can knock him back as well.
Yes.
So is that... Are you doing that, or are you leaving it alone? I don't want to fuck up your plans.
I'm gonna knock him back.
Okay. And what direction? Just straight back?
No, right?
Okay, so as you knock him out of your range now, you would proc an attack of opportunity. So you can swing at him as you are swinging him out of your range.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the... We'll call that the 11, which is a miss. And then you would have to move and finish your attacks if you're going to action surge.
You gotta move your character up to him, maybe.
Yeah, I think he's doing it. I can see things kind of delayed on my end.
Okay.
That they don't translate on the actual screens that you guys are seeing. Okay, so that's a miss. So that was a 1, 2, reaction, action surge, miss, and then if you can, because you used the attack action, you can make your second attack. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one more. You did not roll well.
No.
A 23 does hit. And that is for an additional 3 points of bludgeoning damage, as it is reduced by Grash's very, very, very tough exterior, while he is raging with these massive claws and teeth and fur and muscles and just all sorts of hot, sweaty man.
Yeah.
What? It's true.
Can I still move because I only moved 5 feet?
You can. However, if you move out of his range, he can now slash at you. Just be prepared for that, because if he does it... But yeah, you can absolutely move.
No, I'll stay here.
Alright. Nerp and Kiwin, 12 and 12. Apparently you both had a 12 in your initiative orders, and that puts you at RIP status. Hadarai, you begin your turn. You are stunned.
And I am stunned.
You are
so
stunned.
I end my turn, and I take damage from the insect plague.
Yes. However, I believe it is a Constitution saving throw. Is that correct, Thelamin?
And I would still probably take half on a succeed, anyways.
It's con for half.
It is. Go ahead and just roll it. Just on the. I mean, because if it happened to be, I don't know. We're just gonna make him roll it. Okay, well, it's a successful Constitution saving throw, so it is half. Alright. So that's 20 points, so reduced to 10. Yeah?
And I only have 2 left.
Understood. Okay, so yeah, that does...
That's why I was saying that. I have 2 points left. There's no way this isn't taking me down.
Okay, so you are reduced to 0 and you do go unconscious. Thelamin.
I can still cast spells while grappled, correct?
That is correct, yep. With grappled, the only things that change for you is that your speed is reduced to 0, and then you have to contest to get out of it. This thing controls where you go, so...
Okay, and then... It's... contested it's my acrobatics versus his strength to otherwise break out of the grapple.
It would be, yeah, whatever it wants to roll. Yeah, so it'd be its athletics versus your acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
Sorry, I'm weighing one option versus another real quick. I want to check something. Okay, awesome. I'm going to cast Freedom of Movement. I will then, with Freedom of Movement, spend 5 feet of movement to automatically escape a non-magical grapple.
Okay, yeah. So you, what level is Freedom of Movement?
4th level, which means I will have 1 4th level spell left.
Got it. Alright, so yeah, you mutter the incantation, and as the incantation comes to fruition, you perform the magics of your people, and you essentially cover yourself in fucking squid ink and slither out of this thing's talons successfully. And then you spend 5 feet of movement.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to activate my Furblog trait, Hidden Step, to turn invisible until the start of my next turn.
Alright, and with that, you recede into the shadows of the tent above you, and you are temporarily invisible. Alright. Kadai.
Movement action.
Oh,
Apologies.
yep.
25 feet.
Hidden step, don't you have to stay still?
I don't think so.
No?
Or until you see it.
Nope. Oh, yeah, you can move, huh? Okay. Give me one moment. I'm just looking at my character or my monster card to make sure that it cannot see you. Okay, go ahead and give me a stealth roll with advantage, please. All right. The rock does not seem to notice you. Yeah, that was just by, like, fucking scraps. Okay, Kadai, as your turn starts, oh, Jesus Christ, dude. So, yeah, Kadai, you take 18 points of acid damage and you go unconscious. As this thing is very actively attempting to swallow and digest you, you go. You go now. Alright. To the top of the round... God. Yeah, no, you slip into unconsciousness, so you do not have to make a save this round. So we are on round 16, and the turn round is 1 for the tables. With that being said, the rock is going to... Because now it cannot... Actually, you know what? It is going to make another perception check, because it needs to try to figure out, and it does have keen perception. So go ahead and give me another stealth check, Aaron, with advantage. Not good. Got it.
Thank God.
Got it. So this thing flies about 50 feet up, soars over, and dives down. It's got 120 feet of movement with its fly speed. As it lands, it is going to begin attempting to eviscerate both of you. I'm going to roll a d4 to see who it attacks first, because honestly, it doesn't really give a fuck. So 1 and 2 will be Grash, 3 and 4 will be Tabblegod. The first attack is a 2, that's Grash. That's going to be for the beak attack. That does hit. And that is for 21 points of piercing damage, reduced to 10. And I believe that drops Grash unconscious. So, Tabblegod, you see this massive eagle-looking bird swoop down. It rears down and it grabs Grash with its beak. It shakes him twice and beats him into the ground. And you see he goes unconscious and begins to breathe heavily. It then looks at you and reaches for you with its talons. And that, what is your AC now, Liam? Because I don't think you updated your character sheet. Did you update your character sheet?
19 is my AC.
It does hit you. And it hits you for 23 points of slashing damage. So as it slams Grash into the ground, it grabs Tabblegod by the talons, picks him up, and begins to tear him in two. Before he's completely torn in two, though, as he goes unconscious, it drops him on the ground. And you are now in the state of dying. That's its turn. This Catoblepus up here is going to roll a d6 to see if it gets its death stare back. It is actively searching. Ooh, lucky bitch. Aaron, give me a stealth check, please. As you see this big stinky fuck.
Sorry, with advantage or without?
Yeah, with advantage, please. Okay. So as it begins, it's looking around, it's sniffing. You see it look directly at you, and just so you know, I rolled a 21. And it looks directly at you. Its eyes go wide. I also rolled a 6 on the death ray, and it is going to attempt to death ray you. So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please. Damn. No, you, so you did resist that. So you take 36 points of necrotic damage.
On a save?
Yep. It was 64 without the save.
Alright, I'm unconscious as well.
Y'all are level 10, man. It ain't no bullshit now. You are. Oh, you are unconscious. Is everybody fucking unconscious?
I think so.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I was the last one up.
Yeah, he was the only one that wasn't unconscious at that point.
Okay, give me 1 second. Alright, so that goes away. The invisibility goes away. Let me just... I'm looking at character sheets right now to see things that go away. The rage is up on you. Kadai is not doing great. Hadari... Okay, alright, so... Here is what we're going to do, because these creatures are still operating until death. So we are going to go back to the top of the round. I believe at this point it is Moot, or what appears in the realm of these entities. Obviously the Catoblepis just went, the Rock just went. Now it is Grash's turn. So Grash, go ahead and give me a death saving throw. And guys, at this point it's going to be death saving throws until we determine who the fuck is coming back here. And it's all everything's going to be random. It's going to be random dice rolls from now until the very end. At this point, Kiwin and Nerp are the only two that are dead. So you're saying I have a chance. You do actually have a chance. If you roll a 1 and throw another death ward on yourself and just survive long enough to fucking get out of this pit. Alright, Grash at 12. That's a success. Tabelgod, make a death saving throw, please. A 2 is a fail. So 1 fail for Tabelgod, 1 success for Grash. R.I.P. Nerp and Kiwin. Hadarai. Death saving throw. Oh, a 3 is a fail. Good thing is the insect plague is gone, so you don't take an automatic fail because of the damage.
Yeah, I was very worried about that.
I honestly was too. Thelamin. Death saving throw, please. Oh my god, a fucking 5. Fail. Fail! Kadai. Make a death saving throw, please.
Alright, I've never had to make one before yet, so...
Oh shit, that's true. So, what you're gonna do... can somebody guide him? Because I, as Marcus, have also never had to do this.
Yeah, so, if you scroll up on your sheet to where your hit points typically are, you should see a little skull type of thing. Go ahead and click on that, and you'll have a little button in the upper right that says roll.
It'll only be there if you've been updating your hit points on your sheet as well as your token's hit points. You may need to set your health points to 0 on your sheet before it'll show.
Yeah, I see the failure success, but when I click on it, there's no roll option.
Okay, well it is rolling at least. Because I'm seeing them pop up in roll 20 here.
Yeah, he's rolling lots of them,
I
though,
had
so...
no clue it was fucking rolling.
Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and take that 11, because that was the first one you rolled. Sorry. You got that 20 out of the way, so now you're fucked. So you did... So you succeeded
the
at...
next one's gonna be a nat 1.
Right, yeah. So you succeeded at 1, and then this entity deals damage to you because you are in it, and you automatically fail 1. So you are at 1 and 1 right now. So can you do that? If you click on the death and success, yeah, you can do it yourself. I just clicked on it. So if you click on the box where it says failure success, you're gonna do 1 success, 1 failure. All right. Grash, death saving throw, please. Oh, actually, no, my bad. It's top of the round. Oh, Grash, what the fuck, man? Grash is like, listen, I did the Lord's work. I think I'm out now. Okay, let me do something though real quick because the rock is still active and it knows that you're alive. So a 1 and 2 is going to be Grash. A 3 and 4 is going to be Tabblegod. Tabblegod on the first attack. Grash on the second attack. So let me roll the attacks because it could still miss. So Tabblegod, it misses you up. Well, oh, hold on. Uh-oh. Tabblegod, the rock rolled a nat 20 on its second, because it has advantage because you're prone, and it rolled a 15, which was a miss, and then it rolled a 33 for its second attack. It picks Tabblegod up, and because Tabblegod unfortunately failed his first death saving throw, it picks him up into the air, and it rips him in half with its talons and throws both halves of him onto the ground. The second attack, which is a beak attack, is going to be against Grash. And that is a hit, and Grash fails his death saving throw, which I believe puts him at -3, which also is a death because he rolled a nat 1. So as this thing rips Tabblegod in half, it reaches down with its beak, picks Grash up, throws its head back like a pelican, and swallows Grash whole. The Catoblepis is going to... actually, hang on. Now that there are multiple people on the field that it can see, because it was obscured from the fucking... it was obscured from the insect plague. I'm going to make this fair. I'm going to do a roll. So 1 through 50 is Hadarai, and 51 through 100 is Thelamin. That's a 57. So that is Thelamin. So it will move up here and attempt to strike him with its tail. And that is a hit. So you do fail one death saving throw of Thelamin. That's one additional failure. Alright, that brings us to Hadarai. By the way, it is currently Hadarai, Thelamin, and Kadai left on the field. We're looking for nat 20s, people. Nat 20s in survival. Hadarai. That's a fail. I believe that's 2. 2, but still alive. I swear to God, if a Bard wins a second fucking year in a row, I'm just gonna say everybody has to play Bards next year.
Here's the thing, is if a Bard wins again this year, it is off of sheer dumb luck.
Thelamin. A 12 is a success. Kadai. A 4 is a fail, and with that, the acid consumes the remaining... You guys haven't seen him in about 30 seconds, and finally, the sparks of energy cease their spitting from the maw of the purple worm, and the maw closes and retracts into the ground. Hadarai. Actually, I take that back. We have some creatures here. Give me one moment. It's not going to fuck with the Catoblepis, so it is going to fly over here. However, it cannot do so without hitting itself on any of these platforms. It had a bunch of space in the other range, but it can't be on top of you and do its thing, so... Because, ironically enough, it doesn't have reach. Oh, it does have reach. It does have reach. Sorry, it does have reach. It's got 10-foot reach. Yep. So as it flies down, it is going to attempt to, because it goes first. Actually, you know what? There are only 2 of you left. I'm gonna because they just go on the same initiative order. I've just been doing them by the order they came out, but I'm gonna make this fair, and I'm gonna do a dice roll to see which one of these entities acts first, to see where the potential win could be. So a 1 through 50 is gonna be the Catoblepis, and a 51 through 100 will be the Rock.
Just I'm curious, Thelaman, are you at 2 death saves right now, too?
This entire thing comes down to this 50-50. Yeah, I'm at 2 death saves. It's whichever
Yeah.
monster hits first.
So I rolled a 65, which means the Rock strikes first. So the Rock is going to make a Talon attack. And it does hit. And as it strikes, it grabs Hadarai, it picks Hadarai up, and as it tears him in half, it feeds 1/2 of its mouth to himself and tosses the remaining bits by the wayside. As that happens, there is a massive horn that rockets through the crowd. And as it does so, the chanting of multiple mages from the stands can be heard as these 2 entities, the Catoblepis and the Rock, are both bound and shackled to the ground. Thelaman, there is immediately a healing word at 5th level, which heals you for, we'll say, 25 points of health. As you wake back up, the stench still sticking on you from the Catoblepis. Looking around, you realize that as the banners unfurl from around you, you have been deemed the victor of the 2nd annual Port Emerson Arena Contest of Champions.
Well done, everybody. Congratulations.
And by a fucking nose hair. I mean, literally, it was brought down to nothing but die rolls. And with that being said, by the way, for as long as everybody survived throughout this whole thing, you all did amazing. I mean, that was absolutely 100% top fucking notch in my opinion. So congratulations to everybody.
Yeah, that was nuts, guys.
Now, with that being said, Aaron, I will just need the address. I am sending you a collector, a 50th anniversary collector's edition USPS stamps booklet. It may seem, I actually talked to Candace about this. I was like, that seems kind of fucking lame, and I was like, no. Because everybody we play with is going to be alive in 50 years. So when we hit the 100th anniversary, you're going to be like, back in my day, I won the 2nd annual Port Emerson Arena back in 2024. And it's going to be, you know...
You always sound like that in the future.
I always... 100%. I sound like that now 10 years ago. So... Yeah,
no,
so
honestly, I'm super fucking excited for that booklet. Don't get me wrong. When you announced it, I'm just like, oh, that's actually super cool. I didn't get a chance to get one.
And the artwork is awesome. I'll also send you some dice and a little dice bag and all sorts of other little goodies from the shop. So, to everybody who played, from Tabogod, Kiwin, Grash, Hadarai, Thelaman, Kadai, and Nert, thank you. Thank you. This was cool as shit. I do think that what I might do, and because we've kind of like joked about it tonight, I may do a Goblins versus Kobolds team PvP match where you guys can offline, kind of like lemmings, create your teams together and then come into it to win it. I think that would be a lot of fucking fun. And if you guys are interested in that, because look, let's be real, there are a lot of people in our community who absolutely refuse to play anything that I run that is just PvP. They do not want any fucking thing to do with it. And then there's you guys. I just think that would be cool as shit. That would be fun. So
I will say this. 1, yes, I would like to join. And 2, I am either going to be on Team Goblin as a barbarian, or I am going to be on Team Kobold, and I'm going to be putting forth the idea of everybody being an artificer of at least a couple of levels, and we are the Mighty Morphin Kobold Rangers.
oh my god, you know what? I like that a lot. I'm gonna uncover something for you guys because I just want you to see what I had off screen. That was all of the potential spells and abilities. Yeah, there you go. I don't know if you can see all of them. Some of them look like for some reason they are kind of strangely masked. But yeah, those were all of the weird spells and abilities that I had kind of prepared and ready to go. Can you guys see all of those or no?
Yeah, I can see
Yeah, I
him.
had to zoom out, but yeah, I guess.
Yeah, there was a lot of shit. I had shatters, fireballs, sleet storms, ice storms, hypnotic patterns, flame strikes, wall of fire, grease, synaptic, static, fog cloud, fucking witch bolt, arms of Hadar, cloud of daggers. Which, by the way, I thought Nerp. So when I read Nerp's character sheet, I was like, oh, this bitch is gonna go. She's gonna cast cloud of daggers on somebody, and then she's gonna go invisible and just watch them burn.
So the funny thing is like I was so planning to do something with that cloud of daggers, and then I realized exactly how limited warlocks are, and I was like, I just kind of fucked myself here. But you know what? She lasted a hell of a lot longer than I expected her to, so I'm okay with everything that happened with her.
You know, more than that, I mean, this was not a PvP session. This was not a PvP event or a PvP module, I'm sorry, not a PvE. It was not RP focused, but the fact that Nerp popped up and was like, no, Tabblegod's not going down right now. I got this fucking guy because, you know, we're kind of alike. We both got scales. That was amazing. What an awesome homage to taking a PvP event and being like, but let's go ahead and interject some good RP into it as well.
Oh, that's the thing. Like, I had a whole thing with Hadara where if Kadai ended up asking why I ended up hitting him with the fire still, and then saying, hey, can we go ahead and have a temporary alliance at least until that thing gets taken care of? That was actually a bit. The whole thing with Hadara, he ends up changing with the seasons, and it always hits whenever he does the face. It just, whatever he does, it auto does it. Like,
you know
that
what?
was the whole idea behind it.
I completely forgot that you were in Eladrin. I completely forgot it, and the whole seasons thing, I was like, son of a bitch.
That was the reason initially why I had asked you what season it takes place in.
Which is why I had to actually figure it out. Yep. No, it was good though. It was very good. And any questions about anything on the map? Is there anything that you guys wanted to know about the magic items or the rules or anything that I can impart upon you before we leave?
What those magic items were that were just left on the field, because now I'm curious.
Yeah. So to the north.
There's a lot.
Yeah, so to the north, there was a scroll of disguise self and a bag of +1 sling bullets. To the east, there is a wand of magic detection. To the south, there is a potion of climbing, goggles of night, and a circlet of blasting, which nobody picked up. And to the west is a scroll of anti-life shell and another scroll of disguise self. To the southeast is a set of boots of the Winterlands. And off-screen, what I had prepared, because I didn't expect this to go more than 25 rounds, the next thing up was a scroll of Wrathful Smite, another potion of fire breathing, a bag of holding, a gauntlets of ogre power, a bead of force, a broom of flying, and the final item was a ring of feather falling. So you see it kind of as like mundane items in the early tier, and then it goes up. So
See you, Grash.
Grash, yeah, no, please, take off, do your thing. Thank you so much for hanging out with us again this year, and we will see you next year for the 3rd annual Port Emerson Arena.
I'll be here. See you guys.
All right, bye-bye.
See ya.
Okay, we'll leave it at that, you guys. I appreciate you all being here. Seriously, thank you all for hanging out with us, and we'll be back tomorrow night if anybody's interested in watching. Boundless Valor, Candace's superhero campaign will be kicking off. Aaron, send me your address, please, and I will get this out to you. And have fun with the boys tonight. Go get yourself some more prime rib, and have a plate for me. Have a couple beers for me, and we'll see you soon.
Absolutely. Thanks for running, by the way. It was an absolute blast. Like, you did a fantastic job.
Yeah, PvP is not easy to run when it comes to D&D 5e with any TTRPG. It's not an easy thing to do just PvP. So I appreciate that. Remember, we've got Echoes of the Fallen Ascendant coming up here when Candace ends her thing. I mean, her campaign, not her fucking thing. But yeah, we'll be looking forward to that as well. So it's gonna be dark as fuck. All right, guys. Thank you. All right.
Have a good one, everybody.
GG's, y'all.
Okay, so my friends, we are gonna disconnect from there. Oh, god damn, he was fast as fuck on that address. All right, so, guys, we are gonna go ahead and exit exit. Jesus Christ, I'm already talking about echoes. We're gonna exit our one shot, our Port Emerson Arena. I'm going to sadly gather up my cards and tap them aggressively because holy hell. It did not take us 8 hours. It only took us 7 and some change. But boy, what an ending. What an ending. Which is kind of hilarious that they got to this point where they were so focused on each other that they forgot about all the big monsters on the field. Last year, it was the exact opposite, by the way. They fought all the monsters on the field and then took advantage of each other's weaknesses. So, let's find someone to raid. We are going to raid... Ooh, Maya Fuji is playing Illusion of Gaia. Island Mexicanos playing Hunt. Divinity Original Sin. Fabian Baggins is playing Divinity Original Sin. Fuck, we're gonna go do that. Alliance, you're not on the die. You're not dying to them creatures. Yeah. I love, by the way, that that both Grash and Chew look so much alike. All right, we're gonna raid Fabian Baggins tonight, you guys. They are playing, they're playing Divinity, which is a great game, and we have not raided Fabian in a long fucking time because I believe that they have been kind of on the DL. This is an excellent game. Nerdy Knots and I played this game a shitload. We're gonna take all 11 friends over for the evening. And yeah, no, Seru, save them points for the guide, the raid, baby. We're gonna do it tonight, and we'll be back tomorrow for some vampire hunting. Maybe not vampire hunting. I think we made friends with them, but we'll see what everybody else says. All right, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Nature's great betrayal of life stops his warm-heartedness from beating.
Hey, thank you for the raid. The Mexivore. I hope I pronounced that right. Hey, I know knots. And I think I know those emotes as well. Hey, hello.